The Wild Wild West.
Hey,
There we go.
there we go. That's
We're
good.
here. You got to get that. We got to
gotta
get
get
that
that out.
rattlesnake venom out. Yeah, that's good,
Oh yeah,
dude.
yeah. Good to see you guys, man.
It's good to see you,
Awesome.
dude.
Thank you for doing this.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here today, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something earlier.
Like what?
I don't know.
We're on the carnivore diet. We can talk about just eating meat.
We can talk about having fucking
Oh, I'll tell
diarrhea.
you. Yeah. Oh, you guys are on it?
Yeah.
But are y'all dipping also?
No, I believe
Dip?
he is.
Yeah, I dip.
Oh, I think that kind of.
It is plant based. That is.
True, but you're not eating it.
But I'm spitting it out. Yeah.
Oh, you're spitting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the carnivore. One time I had a podcast. I was doing the carnivore diet, and I could barely talk. I didn't have no energy in my body.
How many days in was it?
I think almost maybe 34 hours in, 39 hours.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah, it fucks you up. I thought you were about to say 34 days, and I was like, fuck, I have no shot.
I would like fall asleep, like I would talk in a conversation, and then as soon as I was done, I would like rest for a little while. Like get dry. It was very strange. I was
fucks you up.
shocked at how much energy I didn't have.
Yeah, your body's switching your brain's using a whole different fuel source,
Yeah.
which is like, I like it. Once you get out of that weird period of like shitting your pants and stuff, like once you stop shitting your pants.
I haven't broken through.
Really?
Still in the full shit your pants phase.
Dude, I'm taking dumps I forgot even existed right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm like
prehistoric.
I'm
dumps?
Yeah, it's like just small. I'm not gonna get detailed. But
Yeah,
I hear
something
you.
like
I've
a
taken
kid would
several.
stop and point at if
yes,
they saw
dude.
it
I
in
took
a
a dump
park.
today that I was like, it was like deja
It's
vu.
deer.
I was
It's
like, I
deer
didn't know
shits, dude. You literally drop like a little pile of a little bit of shit. Sucks. Rogan lied, dude. He was I'm on the carnivore diet. I was like, how are your dumps? He's like, perfectly normal. He was
I mean,
fibbing.
it's
dude.
only 8 days though, so I got past like the watery explosive diarrhea, but I still have to wipe my ass like a baby's ass. I have to wipe my whole ass after I eat a dump on the carnivore diet.
You don't lay on your back though, huh?
I wish I could get a little baby powder. I wish I could. I wipe my ass on this carnivore diet, and it's just like, man, it's disgusting.
It's no good.
It gets on me.
Yeah.
It gets on me. I would like it to not get
glad
on me,
you
but
said
it's
it.
gotten on me.
I'm glad you said it, dude.
It's gotten
It's
on
gotten
me.
on me every time I took a shit, dude.
I hate it when it gets on you.
Shit is just so dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
how dangerous it is.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up. Dog shit. There's dog shit everywhere now.
Dog shit's nothing, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, I grew up in an area. I think they had a lot of like that white dog shit or something. I think
old.
before we moved, there were a lot of dogs that lived there for like a decade or something, and then all like kind of passed away or something. And
meteor
so
hit
there
them.
was a lot of that white, the prehistoric
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
looking stuff.
Yep.
You know.
That is crazy. Shit turns white. Our friend, when I was little, when we were growing up, this one kid, he was like a bad kid from a bad family, and he shit behind a bush outside. So we'd all go like every day. We'd be like, "Yo, let's go see this guy shit." And then one day it turned white, and we're all just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my
Fine,
god,
it's
dude, this guy's from the Bible. You know?
Yeah, shit
dude.
died.
We had a guy. I've talked about this before, but we had a guy who would have like he was kind of this aggressive guy, and he would defecate in his yard, and he would make me bury it.
Wait. You
be
were
friends with
the
him.
Undertaker.
Huh?
You were the Undertaker.
Yeah, basically, I guess. I mean, I was, yeah. But yeah, to be friends with him, dude. And he died years later. He drove a bass boat into an embankment in
Yes.
the
Yes. I
middle
remember
of
this.
middle of
What?
the night. Yeah, it was just heartbreaking. I saw his sister not long ago at a crafts store. But yeah. But I remember that like it was fucking. God, I have to walk down there every day with my little pail and shovel. And
But he only let people that he liked do it.
no, I think my brother had went to summer camp or something, and so I had to like suddenly I was like the closest in age to this guy in our street, and he was just an aggressive dude, and he would fucking shit and look at you, and you knew you had to do something for him, and it was bury it.
What do you think was driving that? If you had to like now, like years later, what do you think was like? What's like the impulse, and what are you getting out? If someone's, I mean, obviously the total fucking servitude. I guess it's like a
Yeah.
power trip. You have to bury my dumps.
Yeah, I don't know. At that time, I don't know. I just think it was maybe camaraderie. I don't know. Like communication skills were off for him, probably. I don't know. I try to think about it. But I haven't. But I don't have a ton of memories about it. I just remember feeling like I always wanted this kid to think I was cool.
True.
You know, and I think he just kept using that against me.
We had some weirdos that lived next to us that would make me and my friend play torture with them.
What did you
Where
have
they
to
would
do?
just beat the shit out of us.
Yeah.
They were like 7 years older than us. Yeah. They'd be like, come over. This is a fun game. They'd just fuck us up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
My friend quit. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
You can't. Yeah.
This is fun.
Come on, pussy, get tortured.
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. We used to do
And
the
I think the
gauntlet
parents found out. We're like, this is fucked up. This
about
is very
torture.
weird.
What was it like? Indian burns, like titty
Shit like
twisters.
that, yeah.
Damn, that's actually kind of
It
boss
was weird.
to take.
Yeah.
Like
they did have a beta fish in their house, and they showed us one of those fighting fish.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Do you
Yeah.
know the fight takes forever though?
Yeah, they didn't fight once in front of us.
It's bullshit. Me and my friend bought them. We're like, whoever wins buys dinner or whatever. And the fight was like 5 days. Eventually, I was like, mine's dead. I don't know. I don't know who won this. These fish are just
How
dead
can you
now.
tell the difference?
Different colors.
Oh, nice.
Would you have a dead fish? You're saying?
No, we had beta fish. Me and my friend bought beta fish from a pet store and put them together. Like, let's watch these things fight.
Dude, that is definitely something gay dudes. do.
No,
Beta
that's straight
fish?
as hell, dude.
Gay dudes keep them
Bro,
separate.
let's watch our fish just bang into each other.
What the fuck, dude?
Gayest thing I've ever heard, bro.
Yeah, right. It's the most alpha shit you could do. Fight animals.
I'm with him on this,
Me,
dude. You can
Vic.
fight animals? Animal fighting?
Two kids watching their little fish bang into each other, dude. Get
You ever
outta
watch a
here.
vi-
It was
fish
that,
or
or
hang?
we were going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you guys man up and do it, dude. Don't
Nah.
make these fucking.
We did the whole time. We took our clothes off and wrestled the whole time our fish were.
Oh yeah, then that's way straighter.
Yeah. It was Greco.
Yeah.
It's straight.
Did you ever hurt animals when you were little?
No, we didn't have anything like that. We would have people. I just actually went to my old apartment the other day that I grew up in during the holidays. Stopped over there, and the people were always stealing our balcony. So people would steal the wood where our balcony was, like, and
They would just take the wood from the actual balcony.
yeah, they would take the wood and go use it to
They'd
do
take, like,
shit
a
or
rail.
whatever. So you'd always have to be way fucking careful, like if you were upstairs and you wanted to go outside of the apartment, you know, because like literally the wood would be missing, man. I'll send you guys a picture of it, and yeah, and then you'd see it. Somebody would have built their kid something for Christmas, or built like some used it on their fence or some shit, and you're like, that's our fucking balcony,
Just a spindle rocking horse.
Yeah, but it's pretty crazy. I went back. Yeah, still same shit happening around the neighborhood. But yeah, I'm trying to think of something about animals. Yeah, we didn't have any pets.
No one was hurting animals? When you're a kid? The mayor squeezed a frog, killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was in the bag already. I just picked up
Someone
the bag.
bagged the
Yeah,
frog.
it still sounds like a
He
crime.
stumbled
Lemaire.
upon someone's pet frog and squeezed it and then left it.
Yeah, we used to catch catfish and put fireworks in their gills and just.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I ever did any. No, we didn't do nothing real crazy like that, dude. We didn't do any.
Just turds.
Oh, I seen a guy throw a grenade one time, dude. I
That's
seen
pretty
a
tight.
senior citizen hum a grenade at into a group of not calves. What are old cows called? Older calves.
Heifers.
Yeah, heifers, bro. And yeah, that's a
That had to
fucking-
be pretty, yeah.
It was unreal. And people were like, no way this dude's going to do it. Then he took his shirt off. And when you see him, bro, when an old dude takes his shirt off, he's going to throw a grenade. Like, people were like, no way this guy's got a grenade in his truck. And somebody's like yelling, you queer. And because he's just like, he got pissed, and then he had a grenade and he fucking threw that bitch, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it was unprecedented, man.
I didn't like hurting animals. We would go out and shoot animals with our BB guns.
Yeah.
I'd feel terrible every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that till later. Then when I'm older now, yeah, I'm like, that's not nice. But
Yeah.
there was nothing. We had a bull living near our house, and we'd sit in these crabapple trees and we have slingshots and take crab apples and just fucking sling this thing with crab apples. And it got like unruly. It had to get removed.
Oh, wow.
They had no idea why this bull's whole fucking,
He was pissed.
its mindset got all fucked up. They had it was like we had like an angry fucked up bull because it was getting stung by crab apples for like 24 hours. They just didn't stop.
Oh, wow.
It's messed up.
Yeah, it's just sad to think sometimes of all the stuff that happens.
Yeah. A lot of bad stuff going on.
Yeah, I think I get stuck with those thoughts a lot, I think.
What's the worst thing you think is happening right now? If you had to pick one. I mean, like the rest are just like whatever, but like the one worst thing.
Yeah.
Probably I don't know. The Golden Globes were on.
Did you watch any of it?
I just saw. I watched maybe like 30 minutes.
I didn't watch it.
I just wanted to go back and see, like, because a lot of people were ripping on, or not ripping on Joe Coy, but they got Joe Coy to do the
Yeah, I saw that.
opening, right? And so, yeah, people were just. I don't know if they were ripping. It just seemed like the whole thing seemed kind of disorganized.
Yeah.
Is what I thought.
They need Gervais. Those were the best. He said no.
You won one for his album and he didn't show up.
Damn.
Yeah, beast.
But he was up against people I didn't even know that had comedy albums
know,
out.
yeah.
They had
This
is,
Schumer,
this is the
Silver, like
first
who
year.
the
Wanda
fuck? Like,
Sykes. Yeah.
Really?
yeah, that's just you weren't up.
No. Netflix doesn't put out the only ones they offer up because I guess studios just decide, and Netflix only puts out the ones they licensed my special. They didn't put any of the licensed specials up for nomination. They just put
What does
out-
that mean? It's like you're not worth of.
I have no idea.
But it just goes to say, it's like that's what blew my mind. I was like, what?
Yeah.
This isn't like so. Wait, so you're only up if you like work for the studios or if you work for it's just like
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's just like why your shit's not even It just made me. I don't know if that made me mad or whatever, but it just was like, what are we even doing? Like it just seemed like fictional. Then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we've all just been living in a fictional world where it seemed like maybe the awards meant anything or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, I think you should have won.
Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I don't. Yeah.
Get a
I don't
recount.
know. I should demand a recount.
Demand a recount.
I should stop the steal.
You should. You should. That's bullshit, though. It is kind of.
They
That's a
should
good
allow
point. It
YouTube
is.
specials.
You watch it and you're like, what even? It's fucking looks.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I mean, it looks just fake. Or nobody really cares anymore that much.
Oh yeah, I think nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
I think it seemed crazy. Just part of me was like, I didn't get to ask Joe Coy. I guess they paid him a good amount. I don't know. It almost seems like they set the comedian up to be the scapegoat, though, because it's like they know it's a trash show.
Mm-hmm.
They know nobody cares. I feel like anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody could name probably even 13 good movies from this year.
No.
Or even 7 or 8. You know, or even probably, I bet they could name 7 or 8. Maybe.
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
That's it. I can't think of a
Did
single
any
one.
other movie come out? Marcel sell shoes on. What?
Marcel the Shell with shoes on. That was pretty good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
What is that?
Godzilla.
I haven't seen it.
What is that about?
Huh?
It's about a snail with shoes on.
Yeah.
he has to find his family.
My niece
Marcel.
wants me to watch it, but I have a job.
It's
But I'm sure I'm going to try to get to it, though. I got to check it out. But yeah, but anyway, I think, it just seemed maybe fictional. I don't know. Yeah, this year it just seemed like, but it seemed like they're setting the host, they almost hire the host just so they'll have somebody to be like, because how could you even do that well, I wonder? Like, how would you even
Gervais
manage?
was the
Yeah,
only
call them all
one-
pedophiles. Yeah. he's
Yeah,
like
he
pedophiles.
Gervais just made fun of everybody.
Yeah, Gaffigan called them pedophiles.
Did he?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Beast.
You see that clip?
No.
Oh, dude, it's
Gaffigan called people pedophiles.
Bro, Gaffigan is fucking back, bro.
What an
Gaffigan
animal.
rules.
He's back. He's fucking on the bacon.
I
He's
love Gaffigan,
Fucking dude, he had fucking 7 hot pockets and fucking went out there. and
When was this?
Showed his soft white dick to those people.
How
That's
did
what
they
he
not
did.
have Cat Williams host the Golden Globes?
That's bullshit.
Let him go, dude. 5-hour monologue to start the show.
That would be.
Just raining truth down.
Oh, well, Gaffigan, he goes, I can't believe I'm here. He's like, I'm from Indiana. You know, not a pedophile.
Did he say that? Damn, dude.
That's going to be it. The line's drawn now between people who are just being like, yeah, I'm not a pedophile versus people who are like, hey, don't say that.
Yeah.
That makes me uncomfortable. Either not a pedophile or you're a pedophile now.
It's just wow.
It sucks. Dude.
Well, Hollywood just doesn't have any fucking balls. That's the saddest thing about it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have any fucking balls. You're not making anything with any balls on it.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish they would.
Like they don't that's
I
what it
want
seems
cool
like to me.
movies.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, you're right.
No, we don't either. It's fine.
You're totally right.
Okay.
I heard there was
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're all still dumb.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, good.
I've gotten so dumb.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. Just
Yeah.
watching Jeopardy. I'm not even close, dude. I used to have it.
Did you?
Or at least the confidence to think I had it. You know? Like if they'd answer a question, I'd be like, fuck. I was right there. Now I just stare at the screen.
True.
I go,
Yeah, my
That's what a
uncle
lot of Jeopardy
what
watchers are
happened to
doing,
me,
though.
dude?
That's. It's an absolute time suck. Yeah.
I got a cousin that's pretty fat, I guess, and his uncle would. My uncle would always be like, "Don't get it wrong, or you're fat." That's what he would say to him.
Well, I
It
got
made
it
me
wrong.
so sad. I remember. That kind of
Don't
shit
get it wrong, or you're fat. It's very funny.
That kind of shit makes me sad. But that kid is pretty smart.
It helped.
I don't know if I bet it's interesting.
Just crushing Quizzos now.
Which is a game plan. At least you have a game plan with your child.
True, yeah.
But yeah, if they had Catwing, could even imagine. First of all, they don't even have. They only have like 3 black people at the Golden Globes, dude.
True.
Right? And then yeah, last year they hired him. Who's the guy, the comedian that did it last year?
Gerard.
Gerard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't even remember he just kind of told a story about being black, kind of, and then
Yeah, he made everyone uncomfortable.
yeah,
He just
right.
went up there and was like, "There's no black people here."
Yeah, he's
All
like,
the-
y'all
all the-
basically
all
had to
the
pay a
pedophiles
black
had to-
guy to show up, right? Which
Yeah.
is kinda true.
Like, we might be pedophiles, but we're not racist.
So yeah, I kind of felt like they maybe set, like, if you're the host, I think that you're going to be set up to be the fall guy. That's what I think. I'm trying to figure out what I'm thinking about it.
No,
you know?
he did he get in trouble for? I don't know if he got in trouble for it necessarily, but he said something that pissed off Taylor Swift. That seemed to be kind of a thing.
Carmichael?
No, not Carmichael. Fucking Coy.
Oh.
Apparently, that was a big thing. Apparently, he went for her. Maybe.
He had a, but it seemed like a joke that a writer had written that wasn't.
Well, I didn't hear the joke. What was the joke?
It was just like you'll see less shots of her on the Golden Globes than you will at a Chiefs game, right? So I thought it was just
It's nothing.
Oh, so it's a total media invention. They
It's a
try to be
media
like
thing
pissed
to
her.
stir
She
up-
was so pissed. You
That's
won't
right.
believe what he said.
They're stirring up the Swifties.
They are.
Yeah.
But it's almost like that's the whole thing now. It's just like, let's just make this moment. Like, we're just going to make this moment. We're going to hire a comedian. They're going to be the fall guy because there's really no way to win
True.
unless you just call everybody pedophiles.
That's what people
did.
want right now.
It's really what people want.
They
People
do.
want these
The
pedophiles.
list just came out
Yeah.
publicly.
Copperfield, bro. David Copperfield. I was waiting for like prominent politicians like David Copperfield's
David
a pedophile.
Copperfield. he fucking.
Yeah. There's like fictional characters like Andy Dufresne's on the list. You're like,
I feel kind of bad for those actors and the pedophiles.
Yeah.
This was the one list that ever got leaked. Do you
True.
know how many other these types of rings are going on?
The Diddy parties are next, dude.
Diddy parties are
No
going
one. People keep talking about Diddy parties.
oh, dude, fucking Cat Williams, the dark narc, baby. Cat is free cat, baby.
Cat's
That's
gonna
it,
get
baby.
'em.
I mean, if he didn't expose Black Hollywood, I was coming
Bruh,
next.
y'all
I
ain't
was coming
spaying or
next.
neutering anybody in this motherfucker, son. Free cat, baby. That's where I'm
go.
at with it, dude. I'll vote cat president right now, bro.
Ooh.
That's what we
That'd be
need,
good,
dude.
We could use it.
We need a real fucking brother in there, bro.
True,
Or
Cat.
sister.
Yeah, true. Don't leave that out. But Cat with the interview was. It was fun to watch, but then he would just make these claims that were just like
Sub
dude,
4340.
sub 4.3,
Cat got me.
3,000 books a year.
3,000 books a year is
It's 100 a week.
it's crazy.
That's like medical. He must be including like medical pamphlets, dude. There's no way. 3,000 books a year.
That's how much he said he could read?
He said that's how much he said
He
he was
said
reading
from
a year.
age 7 to 12 or something, he read 3,000 books a year.
So what you're saying is they offer you $15 million to go to Jacksonville State? What college are you
I
talking
think it was.
Oh,
Remember that kid in that video?
that was so good.
Yeah, like, yeah, offer me
Yeah,
a
yeah.
contract. They offer me.
He's like, yeah, I got a bunch of scholarships.
I think it was near Jacksonville. And the guy's like, whoa.
yeah.
They offer you $15 million.
He's like, yeah, I said no. It's like, wait, what? What does this mean?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
that line was nice. The sub 4340 was I think that was the one thing Shay could fucking be like, I know you didn't do that.
Yeah.
You're not faster than Tyreek Hill. That's the craziest claim.
Let's check in with this dark oyster over here. Lemaire, what do you think about what Kat said? What does the black community think?
I think it's kind of like they kind of agree. Yeah, I think we're in agreement with Cat.
You're in agreement with Cat.
I think a lot, except for the 340, but like the
4340?
yeah. But he was talking a lot of junk, and then I think his junk is being responded to nicely.
You know who else got a good response out of that? Gary Owen. Gary Owens, he got real one cred now. So he was the only. He kind of got big up during
So
the whole
did the
thing.
fucking blue collar comedy tour.
Did they did the blue
They got
collar
big
comedy?
up that whole time. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. Cat was like, those are the guys I like.
That's enemy
Wow.
and my
Yeah.
enemy though too.
Yeah, true.
Because they were enemies of like
Oh, the
Steve
Kings.
Harvey squad. Yeah,
Oh.
the Kings. Kings and blue collar were serious
Yeah.
enemies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was wild, dude. I mean, because there's always like I feel like, do you see a lot of black folks go? You don't see a lot of black men go in like that, huh?
No.
not that hard. Yeah.
Well, also in comedy, you don't really comics like they don't really go in on other comics really because everybody knows. I think that it's an interesting. We're all weird people.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah.
is that making any sense or no?
Well, the first part does. You really don't see, but also I feel like black comics, black people in general, have a lot more respect for other people's business too.
Yeah.
So you can't be putting up people's business
Fucking
like
up
that.
somebody's money.
Yeah, unless you have receipts too. So he did have receipts, but he was all in their business, which is frowned upon.
Cat
black
came
community.
in though.
It's true.
It was
I agree.
It was
I agree.
exciting. It's definitely interesting to hear. I love Cat Williams, dude. I saw Cat Williams, right? Drive by the Comedy Store one time on a bicycle, and it was one of those ones with the wheel where the lights are in the wheel in the
That's tight.
in the
You sure that
wheels.
was Cat?
That's tight.
100%, dude. Like 30 people at the same time on the porch were like, "Is that fucking Cat Williams?" and he was standing up. He's like, I guess like some people can stand up on, when you're like a
Yeah.
kid or whatever, you
Yeah,
can stand
yeah.
up on a bike and hold on the, and your body works out that way, right? So he can still do it, right? And so he was just looking over at everybody, dude, just cruising right down Sunset.
Did
man.
he ever do the store? What do you like?
I never saw him in there. I think sometimes I don't know. Maybe I had seen him over there, but yeah, dude. I got a statue at a Target one time. They were advertising it as a Cat Williams, and it was like it's like a black nutcracker from Christmas,
Damn.
and yeah, I got it, and I put it on my story, and Cat shared it.
That's
Really?
tight.
Yeah, and it was like the
That's
highlight
nice.
of my whole year. Yeah,
That's awesome.
because dude, there's really not anybody kind of. I feel like Cat's like just he seemed really unique. I think.
Yeah. He made it. I mean, he made a big comeback this year. I guess he was doing well. I don't know. I haven't been following his stuff. I know he was funny. Everyone thought he was funny. I don't know many anti-Cat Williams people who are like, he's not funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
now
he just
he
did the funniest thing
everyone
possible
agrees
was to,
he's
go,
the
was to
funniest.
go on Shay Shay and just spaz, which is the best,
Yeah.
the best thing in the world. I was thinking too, you could do Club Shane Chain.
Club Shane Shane.
Club Shane Chain, yeah.
Have a couple drinks, sit down.
Yeah.
and you got to put some lipstick on too.
Yeah.
Be the proprietor. You got to go, I'm the
not, bro?
proprietor.
Fucked up.
Yeah, why not?
Nah, every white man in Hollywood has to put on lipstick and wear a dress.
True,
I'm not doing
dude.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
True.
doing that shit.
Dude,
Now
is it
you
in your,
sound like
is it in your
Cat
Every
contract?
white man
dude.
has to put on lipstick. I'm not doing it.
Who do you have in your contract has to wear a dress if you're in the movie with you?
Crazy though. Like, is that like?
Tommy
I wonder who does.
Tommy Pope has to wear a dress.
Yeah.
I have it in my contract.
That
There's
was
not a
wild.
lot of trans male comedians, really, is there? There used to be more cross dressing, didn't there?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe, yeah.
Dude, there used to be more cross dressing.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking thinking about that.
True.
That's because they used to be like, there's no way I would ever actually do this.
Well, they legalized it.
yeah, now if you wear a
legalized-
dress, everyone's
illegal-
like, damn, that guy definitely wants to wear a dress.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
it
not
used to
funny
be,
anymore.
It used
Now
to be
it's serious.
funny.
It
If I
used to be
was
funny.
wearing a dress right now, people would be like, that's funny.
Hilarious. It's a peak of comedy now.
If I was wearing a dress right now, people would
Yeah.
be upset.
They
Like,
lost
he
out.
I
wanted to
wonder
wear
if I
that.
would. I don't think I would like having a dress on. I wouldn't like my genitals just being open
Yeah.
under like a little curtain.
You got to cross your legs.
Huh?
You got to cross your legs, though, like a lady.
Yeah, and I don't want to do all of that.
That's why
Yeah.
ladies cross their legs so we can't see their dicks.
Really? Oh, wow. Bro, that's going to be our national anthem in this country in like fucking 6 more years. Dude, that's one thing we needed. We got to bring back the national anthem, bro.
True.
Yeah.
Because it
True.
was one
It
point.
is long, though. I was just,
Was it
when
really
you
long?
gotta, anytime I go to a sporting event, you gotta stand there the whole fucking time. Unless there's a flyover or something cool.
True. We need some airplanes.
It does kind of suck. Like I went to the Sixers game like 2 weeks ago. Standing for the national anthem does blow. I get it. I did sit for the Canadian. I said I'm not
Did
staying
you?
for that. Yeah,
Beast.
Bizzle's
Fuck that.
Canadian.
my bad, Bizzle. No, I'm not gonna stand for another country.
Even over there, they call it the "Let's go get a snack" song. So I don't think even they respect it that much.
No other countries get pumped on their anthem. It's like us and Middle Eastern countries.
True, it really is.
South American countries get pumped on it too.
True.
Every
we
once in a
don't-
while, you see them hit Nazi salutes.
Yeah.
Other countries still salute like weird.
Do they?
Yeah, they'll hit it. Remember when what's his name? Who's the Cuban fighter in the UFC? No,
No, cute.
Yoel hit a fucking like goose step fucking salute after he knocked the guy out. It's just a Cuban.
Was he just feeling himself, or like, why did he do it?
Because he's just pumped. He knocked the guy out, and then he did a
Yeah.
nice Cuban march.
Oh.
Which was just hard goose stepping.
What?
That's what he did.
Why did he do it? Is
Other
that's a
countries
Cuban
will
thing?
toss it up.
True. Yeah, we shouldn't just say.
Yeah.
We shouldn't just be like.
I think there's a video of like Iran. What timestamp that? Why? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you kept your hand. You kept your
I
hand
kept the hand
respectful.
this
Yeah,
is
down.
Just a Roman salute.
Yeah.
This is just a Roman salute. I'm not.
My 1-year-old, when we march, I'll like we're pretending we're marching. She goose steps, and it's the fucking
Goose stepping's
funny,
fun, dude.
It's so funny
High
watching
stepping
it.
down the sidelines. Neon Dion goose stepped every time he scored a touchdown.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was fucking.
It is a celebration.
It is.
Again, they've ruined a lot of good. They've ruined an ancient Hindu symbol for peace. That was bullshit.
I think there's a good video of the German national soccer team, and they're playing in Iran, and Iranians are tossing it up.
Iranians
The whole-
love Hitler.
The whole stadium,
Yeah.
and all the German players are like,
Well, they're the Aryans. Yeah, Iran
the
claims to be
fuck?
the real Iran claims to be the true Aryans.
And so what they're saying, they're the true. What are you talking about? Like, what are you saying when you say something? Like, whenever you just said something.
So when like the Aryan race, a lot of Hitler's propaganda had to
Yeah.
do with like we are the true Aryans,
Oh, okay.
and they claim because I think I don't know when this was in the late 1800s
I
maybe.
think
they-
Caucasus Mountains is like Iran.
they should do Aryan
Yeah.
off then.
Right.
and they figured out that the Indo-Aryan, like the languages were all similar in these weird parts of like the English-speaking countries in the Middle Eastern. So they had this thing that was like they had a theory that the Aryans migrated from. Hitler thought they came from
What do
the
you mean
west.
flew in?
No, walked. Horses, pretty much. I think they were the first charioteers
We got
as
the
well.
horses.
They had the
Yeah.
chariots going. So they migrated a long time ago and conquered the Indus Valley. But then
Everybody,
the people,
yeah.
the people in the Middle East, like, no, we were already here, and you guys came, and we were like, what's up? And we taught you all the Aryan ways. So they're having like a clash over who was truly Aryan.
Seems like a waste of time.
It's a huge waste
It's
of
a
time.
big waste of time.
A lot of people die because of it.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to put your hand on the top of the bat, like you keep going.
Yeah. And it's almost unprovable.
Because when Jake Gyllenhaal, remember Jake Gyllenhaal was in that movie, Egypt or what the fuck was
Yeah.
it? They thought
Prince
people in
of Persia,
Iran were
yeah.
going to be pissed because they were like, people in Iran don't look like that. And all the Iranians were like, yeah, we do. We look
Yeah,
just
that's
like
exactly
Jake
what we look like.
We look just like Jake Gyllenhaal. It was the opposite thing. They're like, shut the fuck up. We look like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't have anything to say. Sorry.
It's all right.
no.
I thought I did.
We're getting
man.
into race.
It's a niche topic. It is
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
I
But
like
they should
what
have
it
an Aryan off then. They should have whoever is the
It's
champion.
the Aryan Olympics, just golf,
Yeah, looking for stuff.
bowling, looking for stuff so you can find it. The little scavenger hunt.
Telling people to quiet down.
Yeah.
True. Like a polite heated exchange in a grocery store.
Polite heated exchange.
Polite heated exchange would be nice.
That's fucking intense. Both keep their cool so you can keep their cool the longest.
Well, no, you go first if you're in such a hurry.
I'm actually not in a rush. You. By all means.
Yeah, we definitely got to refine the Olympics, it feels like.
Yeah.
For sure.
Flag football is going to be fun.
That's coming out in the Olympics?
I think so.
Wow, that's tight.
I don't know. Is it this year in Paris? In Paris, we're going to be fucking hitting them with Tyreek Hill and Cat Williams. Cat Williams is going to blow by
They're
those
gonna play
defenders. I think they're going to play flag football or 7-on-7 flag football.
Wow.
In America, we're going to, yeah.
Who we sending?
They should do gay fist fighting as well.
Gay fist fighting would be tight. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, they had a group that used to tour the country that would come to Baton Rouge back in the day, and you'd pay, and it was gay men fighting and fist fighting.
What?
And you'd pay, $5 over there, get you a beer and get you some fights, gay fights. People would go, yeah.
Was anyone
And it was
pretend-
their company. They did it. It was
Yeah.
True,
you
yeah,
were- It wasn't like, it was supporting gay activism, and yeah, there was a lot of
What happened to that? Why did it stop? It seems like a fucking smashing success.
I agree. I don't know why.
That's crazy. Maybe
I think they could have ran out of fight. Like I think when you're traveling like that and you have to fight, and then you probably a lot of the men you're traveling with also want to date you or
I was
whatever.
about to say, they're probably exhausting. Yeah, burning the candle at both ends, really.
It just feels like it'd just be a lot.
Then you're having like chem sex afterwards.
Or just that you're, having even argue with somebody in a van afterwards.
True.
Oh, those rides, they must have been such bitches the whole drive. It's like, it's hot in here. I said it's hot.
And some guy's like, that's me.
Yeah, and then they like pull over, get out of the car.
Was there a belt? Was there like a belt, or was it just like backyard brawl?
Sasha.
True.
I can't remember if there was a belt, but there was and they called it FAG, fist fights.
Was it at least an acronym, or was it like F period A period?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
The fighters are good.
I was just,
FAG.
I was a drinking.
For sure, yeah.
We would, usually use fake ID to get in there.
Nice.
But I remember it as clear as day. I don't know why they don't have it anymore.
It might just be the slap league now. It might just be the Dana White
That is
slap league.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was definitely pretty cool.
It's fucking awesome.
A lot of cool shit's gone by the wayside, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely. Wrestling, WWF, it's gone by the wayside.
It's over now, huh?
Well,
used to be wild, dude.
It
We
used to be
were just
wild.
laughing about all the storylines.
Yeah,
Who
people
was it
couldn't.
that some guy? One of the storylines is so funny. Is Big Show's dad died, and then whoever his enemy was at the time showed up to the funeral, put chains around the coffin, and drove off with it. And Big Show was like, "No, not my father." And he chased after it. It's a crazy storyline.
It was the Big Boss Man.
It was Big Boss Man who did
Boss
it.
Man.
Big Boss Man put chains around his dad's coffin.
Why did he do that?
And then Big Show tried to jump on the coffin, and while the truck was driving away with it, he fell off. It was, yeah. They did
Big
some
Boss
wild
Man was
stories.
crazy, dude. He'd be like, he'd have spinning that stick, and he'd walk in.
I didn't know he was evil though.
It was evil. He even had a match. It was like a dog match with Al Snow where he had like a bunch of nice dogs around the ring, but they're supposed to be like ferocious.
He had dogs around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would also, sometimes he would be like the parking attendant or something. He'd be like, make sure your vehicle's registered,
Oh,
He
he
would
get
say
people.
shit like that in his like, he'd be like, I'll put a boot on your wife's pussy. He would say stuff like that. And you're like, what?
You're 6 years old, being like, damn.
You're like, what is
Wait, was the big boss man was a cop?
Yeah.
And he stole people's dead dads and shit.
Didn't have a
Stealing
permit.
someone's dead dad at a funeral is the meanest thing I've ever seen. It's like medieval.
That's the
It's
most
like
swag
evil.
thing I've
Why
ever
do you
heard
think
in
people
my
are so mad
life.
at cops right now?
It's the big boss man.
They've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
They show up to all the funerals.
Dude, that's
keep
so
stealing them.
gangster. You steal somebody's dead dad.
Damn.
Especially the Big Show. He's like 10 feet tall and crying. And he's like, oh. Steal his fucking dad. He's like, no, dad.
Jumping on the
Jumps on the casket and falls off and rolls. We were talking about other wrestling
And then somebody
atrocities.
plays that song, Jump On It, Jump On It, in the background. That's the worst song. It ruins everything, kind of.
Especially, that would piss me off.
We're talking about Gene Snitsky with James.
Oh, that's a storyline.
Yeah.
Who's
What
Gene
was it?
Snitsky?
Snitsky. I saw him at a Phillies game. He was wearing a Snitsky
Yeah.
customized Phillies jersey.
I didn't do it. It's
and I
not my
said it
fault.
wasn't my fault to him,
Yeah.
and he turned
Oh,
around
wow.
and was like, what's up?
He punted Kane's baby.
Yeah.
First,
Oh, hold on. Because now I remember. So Kane got, who was it, Lita?
Lita, yeah.
All right, Kane got Lita. He raped Lita.
What?
Got her pregnant. So then they were like, you have to marry Kane. Those are the rules. If you get pregnant from a rape, you have to marry the rapist. So they forced her to marry Kane.
And where was
And
this
then-
at Michigan State?
No, this is WWF.
WWF.
And-
Sorry.
Yeah, this was the fucking gymnastics coach.
I think
This
I've
is Larry
seen
Nasser,
this.
Kane, the big
Just
red
Fox,
machine.
not Foxcatcher, huh?
No, not Foxcat. This is Kane. But then
Okay,
Snitsky
Kane the
came
wrestler.
and punted the.
Okay, my
Right.
bad.
Well, Mary, you explained it. I'm fucking it
You're
up.
talking about the
No, dude,
DuPonts?
you're nailing it. You're freaking nailing it.
What
No,
happened?
that's a
next?
good.
Yeah.
So Kane married Lita
Because
And
he raped her, got her pregnant.
because he raped her and got her
Yeah.
pregnant.
Wait,
Lita
is
was
it from
14.
Greek mythology?
This is what WWF used to be, dude.
Bro, this shit is cat, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was the storyline. We were in like 5th grade, like, yeah.
I don't remember any of this.
And then Snitsky came out with the baby. It was a fake toy baby. They were pretending it was the product of Kane's rape, and then he punted it into the crowd.
Into the crowd.
Yeah,
Someone still has that.
Dude,
Someone still
Someone still
Yeah,
has that
definitely.
baby.
somebody has that in a glass box in their house. Like this here,
dude.
I got it.
I remember watching it. I thought it was a real baby. I was like, no, no. Yeah.
Just when you think, hey, nobody's thinking that's a real baby.
Yeah. No, every kid in there, every kid in that room, dude. Wrestling would get you fired up. Like Monday Night Raw would get you juiced up,
Yeah.
and then be like, "All right, get to bed."
Oh, I remember.
It's
I was.
impossible.
Impossible to go to
You
sleep,
find your little brother and just tombstone
especially
him.
when the credits cut when they cut off like a rumble in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the end of the match, Stone Cold's just fucking everybody up, and then it goes dark. You're
Yeah,
like,
because like the time had gone
Yeah, it's
over. Or
true.
I have
whatever.
to go to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you'd be so
Yeah.
jazzed up. You're like,
Yeah.
I can't possibly go to sleep.
Dude, I remember I went to when The Rock came back. I went to one professional wrestling thing. It was when The Rock came back.
Must have been nuts.
It was like was it 97? I don't remember when it was.
Lemaire would get it. When did The Rock return?
When?
2014?
2012.
2012. And I remember looking over, and there was a Mexican father and son. It was a man, probably 38, and a kid, probably 9, right? Or 6.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And they were the same height. And they were both bawling, crying, dude. That The Rock, like bawling, fucking crying together, holding
Damn.
hands. You know,
That's crazy.
yeah. And it was just, I just realized, like, wow, this is just still such a powerful thing, you know, because it was that powerful for me when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
I would
It
just
would be nice to
fucking
have
stay
kids. A
up.
son, get your son pumped on it. You get to get back into wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
God, it'd be fun, dude. We would make a chart of all of the wrestling people that they had, and they all had to fight each other on the chart, and you'd like see who won, and it would take
Yeah.
months to find out who the champion was, and it was just you beating up something in your room or different things in your room.
Yeah, my nephew got my wrestling figures.
Yeah, I had Wrestle Buddy
He
pillows.
brought them out. I was so jealous.
Rich
I had a
people.
ring. I had all the figures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I had them.
I saw him break them out when I was back home.
or figures we
Fuck,
call them too.
yeah. I wanted to get in
Wrestle
there.
figures.
There are a couple figures.
I mean, I don't.
I had D'Lo and Farouk,
Oh, you did?
so there are some figures.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what
sir.
you're talking about. don't reverse this.
Hey,
Don't hit me with the
what's going on
reverse.
here, dude? Yeah. What else is going on?
Yeah, what's in the news, man? What are you thinking about?
Well, that was just the craziest thing. Was just, I guess that you weren't nominated for the comedy thing.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
bullshit.
I thought that was fucking pretty lame.
I didn't. So who was it again? It was who was the?
Who was nominated on it?
Wanda Sykes,
Okay.
Rock, Ricky Gervais,
Amy Schumer.
Schumer. I think that's it.
Yeah, the Titans
Yeah.
of industry.
Yeah,
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
That's perfect. Yeah. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have. Yeah, I'm fine.
That's all. Yeah, they're the best of the best.
Who needs a Golden Globe, dude? We got the Patreon.
Joe.
Oh yeah, you got that beautiful.
That's a Patreon award.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No way, because y'all have the best Patreon.
Number one Patreon award they gave us that.
You're lying.
Yeah.
No way. Can I see it?
Yeah, man, you can
It's
have
broken already. You can fucking you can smash it.
Wow,
Don't smash it.
It
It's
came
obviously-
broken. It came broken, but I think that was more
dude, that's
of
a
like
real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
congrats, man.
They
Shaped
gave us
like a
the
dick.
Gay Man's Nutsack Award.
Oh my god, huh?
That side's a face, but this side's actually, if you hold it up, that is just
a dong.
a gay ball sack.
Oh yeah, it looks like one of those balls on that special sew, like my 70-pound nut or whatever.
yeah.
Here comes me with my nut, you know. And some guy they'll put like a little curtain in front of it and be like, da-da, and just pull the curtain, but it's still just his nut there, you know. And all the kids will pay $0.25. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So how did you even get nominated? Or they just knew you guys were doing it?
We just had, I think, just the highest Patreon. I don't know who.
No
the-
way. So you guys are rich then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all right.
Oh damn, dude, that's crazy.
This is what it gets.
Try to
you.
hide it. Yeah, dude. Dude, for real, they
say money
called
can't
us.
buy
Yeah.
happiness, dude.
True. I might start stuffing with that thing. That's probably what
Oh,
it's for.
definitely.
crazy.
It's
dude.
huge.
You look like you have like a real medical problem, dude.
Oh, the road to the Patreon gay tumor runs through fucking Austin, bitches.
These gave us.
You want to take this? Come take it, dude. Come and take
You
it.
come take it out of my butt.
They're gonna shove it up our ass, dude.
What's that?
You go to like a cool party and Diddy's gonna shove it up our ass. Dude.
Diddy better not get to find out we have
Plug
this.
us, dude.
Oh yeah.
Do you think
Why did he get attacked
Do
all
you
of a
think
sudden?
Diddy's plugging all these dudes?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I can look.
Did he? That's what everybody's calling him.
Did he?
Did he?
We got in trouble. The media just fucking, they fling their
Yeah.
eye on people, and all of a sudden it was like Dwayne. They had I think Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard was in trouble, and then they just fucking
I think
spotlighted.
was
Diddy.
Dwight in trouble or was Dwight just?
He was just sending
kind
freaky
of outed?
texts. He was sending freaky texts. Yeah, he didn't do it well.
I think Dwight was totally.
No, there was a dude who was
I
like,
think he's fine.
yeah, but a guy claimed he went over there and then was like, nah, I'm not with this because another dude was there, and then Dwight was like, they claimed Dwight was like, it's time.
What do you mean,
Oh, I
like it's
didn't-
time?
Like he was exchanging, like pretend you and I were having like a gay affair, and like we were texting each other.
Slow it down. What's happening?
So you and I, so like it was like if we were having a gay affair, and I'm like,
Okay.
yo, come through, slide through, come get.
and
this.
where are we?
my house?
Okay.
So you're coming through, and all of a sudden, Shane's there, just standing there, buck ass naked. And you're like, yo, I didn't. You didn't. This is what happened.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude. No.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't want to play for the Lakers anymore.
What? What if I'm there naked? You would say you would be
no,
mad?
I want to go back to Houston.
That would I think that was the claim. I skimmed the news, but I think that's what they're claiming he did
Oh,
wrong.
that'd be so scary.
He's just not, the guy apparently, yeah. I mean, Dwight Howard's fucking huge.
Dwight Howard's huge, dude.
So-
That would be so scary.
You think at that point, tossing in another dude would not be that big of a
It
deal.
wouldn't be a difference.
Yeah.
And you think you could get tall enough away from being gay, you know?
True. You can get far enough from your dick where you don't even think about them.
Or just like, I just wonder if at certain altitudes or whatever there is as much gayness or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gayer. Maybe it gets gayer.
Nah,
and gayer.
dude, Shaq, Yao Ming.
True.
Those guys are straight as hell.
True. Sir Charles.
Yeah.
Sir
Napoleon.
Napoleon was a little.
Yeah, he's a little sweet.
Actually, Napoleon was sweet or straight as fuck, dude.
Was he?
Yeah, he was very.
Maybe it's
straight.
just us average height guys. Maybe all the gays in like 5'9" to like 5'11".
I guarantee you there is a predomination of gays at a certain height.
I believe it. Yeah.
Can you look that up? You guys
Yeah.
don't have anybody that works here, huh?
Gay height. No, we got it.
He just has his cell phone. Get the guy who fucking
No, this is good.
Fire up the quantum computers, dude. Crunch the numbers.
all you got him is a fucking canister of
Look, we
blood
got these
pressure
blankets.
medicine and a cell phone to look stuff up on.
It's on crack squad, dude. These guys are good. Ask him anything.
just saying.
Ask him anything right now.
Gay height. What's
We
the
don't,
needs?
Lemaire doesn't need a computer. He knows.
True.
Did you hear that Rock question? He got it right. When did the Rock come back? 2012.
That's
He
true.
is a computer. That is
bad.
an autistic man.
Oh, my
For
bad,
real.
brother.
We do not need computers. He
Oh,
literally-
yeah, I feel you, dude.
He has the mind of
Yeah,
a machine.
they'll start doing like they do horsepowers. They might start doing like autism
Autism powers, yeah.
Autism powers on the computer.
Oh, that'd be a great movie, huh?
That would be.
Autism powers.
That would be.
Autism powers. You make me horny. Yeah.
Autism powers.
Do I make you uncomfortable, baby? Autism Powers. Just an American guy dressed like Austin Powers at a Comic Con.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of our politicians. Dude, how crazy that that the politics now, they're just blatantly just stealing money
nuts, dude.
and smelling and molesting children.
It's crazy. Dude, no one cares. There's nothing we can do
just
about
realize even if we voted, it doesn't
it. There's
even
nothing we
fucking
can do
matter.
about it.
Not
There's
at
nothing
all.
we can do about it.
We're
Yeah.
all trapped in this fucking this money funneling all our money to fucking fight wars. It's literally like a game of like a Risk or one of those. It's like a computer game someone's playing.
And
They're so close to beating it, though. They're so close to beating the game.
we just need
They're
to drain
so
the swamp,
close.
dude.
They need like $60 trillion more from us, dude, and then they'll beat
We're
the
gonna
game.
win. Once we save Ukraine, we're back.
True.
I just don't understand the long term of it, because if everybody dies from drug overdose and is sad, then what do you even like? You're not going to have anybody to work in the workforce to
Yeah.
even make you any money. Like that's where I just don't understand it. you know?
Robots.
Like how do you get the high score in whatever they're doing? You know?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I
Yeah,
think
don't know.
they're pigging. They're pigging out.
Yeah, it's probably. Then again, they have like the technology now to really clamp down. So it's like someone could for real rule. If someone gets to rule the world now, they'll probably rule it for just thousands.
Yeah, but they
of
don't
years.
even need to worry about like overpopulation. They live
Mhm.
They don't live around people.
True.
You don't need to, you know.
I think it's not even
Although
about
I
that.
guess the
I think it's,
Pelosi's-
dude, there's
yeah.
just like 7 dudes in like a fucking weird exclusive place, and they're just like, business is booming this year. We did 70 zillion, and they're like, I did 40 zillion. Fuck, and they just start
Jerking off on a Bitcoin or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any material concern really. It's just more of like, fuck him. God
I
damn
bet it does. At certain levels, it gets pretty weird because I've just met a couple of rich folks and they get pretty weird, man.
Yeah.
They get a little bit like it definitely seems kind of scary.
Dude, imagine 7 generations of that though.
Oh, dude,
It's
crazy.
it's insane.
Like Saltburn.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I heard it was good.
I thought you were talking about like literal salt burn. I was like, yeah, that would suck.
No, Saltburn. It's about kind of like a. Have you seen it?
I heard I
Lemaire?
wouldn't like it, but it was
American
good.
salt burn?
Is it about a weirdo that's just fucking people?
The guy's naked in it, I heard. He shows
Oh,
his
I'm
full
not watching
penis.
that.
It's about. I'll say this.
I watch naked guys every day on my cell phone. I go, yeah, fuck that lady.
Yeah, the guy.
I jack off to porn.
Right.
I'm not actually opposed to seeing.
I
naked
know. I thought it was
man.
like
see
I thought it was a
naked man every
new
day.
genre of like dudes flipping out in public. I was like,
Ooh,
give me
I do watch that too.
because there was that guy in the aquarium who just showed his dick, or the
Hilarious.
Bass Pro Store. That was pretty tight.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
wait-
you get naked and get in the tank?
The guy got naked and got in the tank.
Yeah, that's nice.
And showed his penis. Yeah.
You do have a small penis during a schizophrenic, like a break like that.
Before you finish that sentence, I was
I've
like,
seen a
why
couple
are you doing
giant
this to me
ones.
right now, dude?
What?
You didn't finish your sentence yet. So my mind was like,
Oh, you
why
do
are
have a small penis.
Why are you doing
No,
this to me?
no, I
You
would
do have a
never.
small penis.
I would never. You have a nice penis.
No, that's all right. Yeah, during a schizophrenic break, you would shrivel up. So what? So
One of our favorite sponsors.
yes, one of our favorite
One of our
sponsors,
favorites.
True Classic. Good call.
Yeah.
Let's fucking run DMC this shit, dude. It's here to help you end the old year with the new you and clothes.
Clothes.
Give you the the confidence to tackle those 2024 resolutions. Out with the old ratty T-shirts with those sweat stains and holes.
It's not that funny anymore.
That's actually very funny. Yes, insert name, person. I'm talking to you. True Classics,
Were they
ultra
trying to
comfortable.
fucking talk shit on me?
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck it was.
Out with the old ratty T-shirts and sweat stains and holes. Yes,
What could it be? Either they don't know who was going to read it.
well, both of us are wearing the same fucking
True,
shirt.
true, true. That
They're taking
True
shots
Classic.
at us.
True Classics ultra comfortable, perfect fitting essentials range from fitted t-shirts, athleisure, jeans, sweaters, outerwear, and more. True Classic has everything you need to hit the gym, take it slow, or treat yourself to something nice. They've already helped over 2 million men look great in their apparel, and now you can save big while you do so. For a limited time only, get 25% off when you shop now with my exclusive link at trueclassic.com. Insert the code
/MSSP.
/MSSP.
I like the shirts because you can hide your fat, fucking disgusting love handles.
Yeah, they accentuate your shoulders, dude.
They
You just feel
accentuate. You
jacked.
look jacked.
Oh, I got a package from them recently. It was jeans. The jeans are nice.
Oh, really?
Very stretchy jeans.
That
And
ain't
soft.
fucking dungarees.
Sweater was very soft as well.
What?
And the t-shirts have, for real, they've overtaken my whole closet. That's all I have in my closet now. So they do rule. I'm not going to.
This is a lot.
Yeah, dude, you can get their joggers. You can wear activewear crew necks. And it accentuates your shoulders. It's really nice. Outerwear, puffer jackets, sweaters, fleece shackets. I've never heard of that before, but they have those. Beanies and scarves, sweatshirts. Seriously, whatever you choose, you can't go wrong with
Yeah.
True Classic. All their clothing can be mixed and matched and designed to work with your lifestyle so you can look and feel your best every day. In fact, True Classic is so committed to the products, they even have a 100% perfect fit guarantee and easy return. So if you're ready to upgrade your closet, shop now with my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP and save up to 25% off your first order. Make 2024 your most stylish year yet with True Classic.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game. Thanks. See that?
Yeah.
200, and they can win 200 instantly in bonus bets. They get 200 instantly, I think. But I'll tell you what, man. I had a good time betting yesterday.
What'd you bet on?
I told my father to place these bets because down here Texas way, you can't yet.
Yeah, he's whispering to him.
But I said, Dad, Giants money line. The Eagles are fucking dog shit. The old man stuck with it. Then he said, I'm taking the Dolphins over the Bills. I said, Padre.
What, are you crazy?
Padre, ay, mi padre. I say you're gonna have to take the Bills, dude. Bills are gonna win this game, and they certainly did.
Nice.
Although Gabriel Davis got hurt. So
Bills
our
win the
thoughts.
Super Bowl?
This was
Close.
to win the division. So the Bills, I think, are a 2 seed now in the AFC. I could
That's awesome.
be way out of line, wrong
The Eagles
on that.
forsook us now. The Bills are our squad.
The Birds are fucking. They look like crap.
That's fucking bullshit.
If I was a betting man, I would consider the Buccaneers.
True.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code DRENCHED. New customers can bet just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code DRENCHED. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Chris, call 888-7-897-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age, fuck my ass, dude. 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours. What the fuck? After issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
God damn.
Now that's some fine print.
Oh, also, please, San Diego this week. It's sold out, but we added a show on Thursday, so please go to that. Helium Comedy Club St. Louis, please come to that as well. That's January 18th to the 20th. Zanies, Nashville, Milwaukee Improv, Pittsburgh Improv. Just please come, guys. MountCusker.com/dates, please.
Ooh, this is out tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
I think these things get released tomorrow. I'll be at the Kia Forum
Yo, brother.
in LA.
Oh my God.
So keep an eye on that. I'll be at the Forum in fucking May.
Damn.
May 8th, I'll be performing live at the Kia Forum in the City of Angels.
God damn. It's awesome.
Need to sell that one because that's a lot of fucking seats.
Yeah, that's a big
You ever want to see a guy bomb in front of fucking 17,000 people? It will be funny.
Yeah, Sean, please.
If you can you please come to the Sunshine Comedy Festival this
Say into the
weekend?
camera. You always do
Yeah,
this.
dude, this is what drives ticket sales. It's in the algorithm.
This weekend is the Sunshine Comedy Festival in Tampa and St. Pete. Me and Lamisi will be there, and the important one, the first time I'm headlining, is January 24th at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin. If you can come to
January 24th.
it's Wednesday, January 24th.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. Hopefully I can make that.
That'd be nice. If
I bet
could.
you I'm there.
That'd be awesome.
I bet you me and Matt are there.
For sure.
I hope so. That'd be
What
nice.
day? It's a Wednesday?
I bet you we
Wednesday,
perform.
January
Can I do a guest spot?
I'd be
Please.
elated if you.
All right,
do a
I'll
guest
do a guest spot January
That'd be
24th at Cap City.
Yes.
That's not a promise. It could be time to pleasure myself and take a nap instead. But
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Was Saltburn about like wealthy families?
Saltburn is about it's about a young man who's having a tough time and his bicycle breaks down and he meets another guy. And the guy, he offers him to come and live and work with his family, and they are very wealthy. And it's about like, they have this like kind of Valentine's party and people start just being fucking real, just kind of gay and stuff in it.
yeah.
And then you don't know what's going on. And then, people are like slurping each other off and shit.
Really?
Yeah. And it's nighttime a lot at the end of it.
Oh, fuck.
That's the best thing I can say. It's kind of like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if no one you knew in your personal network ever had to worry about physical concerns, you're just off on this whole different thing where it's like you get 40 grand a month to like live your weird life, and then you go to a Christmas party and you got to like have a business, but there's no reason to really have one. And you get into this weird like back and forth stuff.
It is
fucking
crazy that
bizarre.
they did make it that many generations. Like these
Yeah.
rich families, because usually the second generation is
Yeah, that's a saying.
insane.
Shirt
Yeah,
sleeves to
usually
shirt
your
sleeves.
son
Yeah.
spends it all. He buys a bunch of
Like,
Popeyes chickens or whatever.
Yeah, it's just an insane,
Fucking
man.
ruins it all.
Yeah, like
you
all
know,
the
and that
rich
ain't that
kids.
has nothing to do with you, Lemaire, either. Bro. It can happen to anybody.
It could
That's
happen to
true.
anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
true.
But there is always like, yeah, I'm going to invest in dump trucks or something, you know? And he has 60 dump trucks and his wife fucking shoots him or whatever. You're like, oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, it does come off. It comes off.
Comes off. pretty
Wheels
bad.
come off
Well,
quick.
you get 100.
The what?
You get 100 Biden.
Yeah, true.
You get next generation is gonna be nuts.
That's pretty quick. Yeah.
Trump Jr. is holding it in tight, dude. He's holding it down.
The Trump dynasty is
Trump dynasty is in
impeccable,
good
dude.
hands.
True.
With the what's the young fellow's name? Whisker or whatever?
Barron. Barron's fucking. He's
Barron's next,
He's in
bro.
gay altitude. He's like 6'10".
He played. Did he play ball? or something?
He's reaching gay altitude.
Dizzying heights.
Does he play
is
ball or
so
not?
tall. He's gonna. He better play ball,
If he doesn't play ball, dude, nobody's gonna vote for him. He has to.
dude. If Barron Trump was good at basketball, if they put out a highlight tape right now, Trump wins.
Oh, he's so
Trump wins the election in a fucking landslide.
True.
Who do you think your vice president should be? Because you got to pick somebody now. You have to realize it doesn't even fucking matter. Like the guy's either going to go to jail for embezzlement or he's going to help you get votes because he's cool, right? No matter who your vice president. So you almost want to pick somebody that just has like people like,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's all it is now. Because no one
Sir
knows
Charles
who
would be a
Trump's
good
vice
pick.
is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, he had Michael Pence, that dude who collects fucking those.
Yeah.
He collects those like
American dolls.
Christmas villages. That's
yeah,
crazy.
he's nuts, dude.
I don't know what the thinking was with him. I guess
Did he
he was
really?
like, well, he was like
Yeah, I
the
heard
water
that he
to his
collects those
flame.
Christmas
I believe it.
villages.
Yeah, Pence was the water to Trump's flame. You needed someone like real, just fucking
I
placid.
think we go double flame this time with Trump.
I think he might.
I think he should get Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley would be tight.
Charles
Sir
Barkley
Charles,
would fucking rule.
dude, that's a good call.
Bro, if he had, it would be a rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, forget it. Yeah.
That make me crazy.
Not CeeLo.
CeeLo's a
CeeLo
good
would be
pick,
tight too. Yeah.
CeeLo's phone
Damn,
exploded.
wearing future clothes. He can wear future clothes too.
Future clothes standing
Dude,
next
the
to
best is
Trump.
when CeeLo just turns his neck like that. You know, I love that, dude. CeeLo is fucking great, man.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
sweet
cool.
guy. We got to ride on an airplane with him one time.
Did you really?
Really?
Yeah, really nice guy. But yeah, and also I want to say I don't know for a fact that Mike Pence collects Christmas.
I believe it.
It's so believable though.
But
couldn't be more believable.
I have seen images and JPEGs and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you can see it. You can see him like putting a final piece. down
Yeah.
there. That's nice.
See what I see.
Now, isn't that beautiful?
And the train just comes through.
Yeah.
And it just has all our money. It's just headed to Ukraine.
Now that's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
That's the spirit.
Bro, it's just crazy to think the Ukrainian president is a comedian.
Dude, it's fucked up.
And he just embezzled fucking billions of dollars.
What did he do? He sold all their farmland basically. He just sold the country's farmland.
And I'm not saying that people over there's not a war and it's not horrific, but
Sure.
I just don't understand how like funding a war helps anybody. To me, that just doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, you get gadgets, I guess. You get some gadgets.
But you got to find some way to peace. I don't think funding a war helps anything.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. They say America has, but again, yeah, not against Russia. Like, yeah, with all the technology, because Russia probably has similar tech. But like,
But we also should fund. I mean, we should fund the war on drugs that's going on over here. that
True.
we're
Yeah, we don't
fucking
have many problems
losing.
here, so it's good to focus on
yeah,
the Donbass region.
that's next.
They
Mexico's,
better not. We better not lose Crimea.
We better
Russia.
not.
I want that back.
Crimea.
I need that to go back to.
That's
the
our red
Ukrainian
line.
people.
We need that. Yeah,
We need it back.
Yeah.
we need Crimea. I had to take a second. I was like, which one is that in? I'm like, yeah, it's Ukraine.
We need Crimea.
We're going
yeah.
for Mexico next. We're in a war on the cartels. I guarantee it.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll just roll them out, and then it'll just be like pharmaceutical companies just selling opiates now. I think they'll shut down. They'll just produce down there, but they'll probably
Yeah.
shut down the. Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
coming.
fight Mexico. I like Mexico.
Mexico's sweet.
I wouldn't fight them.
I hope we don't fight them. They're going to be population wise. They'll be in like 50 years. They'll be coming up there. We're
That's
going to dip. We're going to dip hard.
Yeah, that's the culture I'm curious to see what their move is as like a political power. Because at some point, population-wise, they're going to tip the scales.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when they could, if they want, storm all of the houses and all of the They wanted to.
Yeah,
At that point, it's a numbers game, and they could bring it down and really have some control over stuff.
they
you
could
know?
take back Texas and half of California. Yeah, they could take their land back. That was Mexico, and they're in position.
Walk in all these banks, just shut the fucking bank down.
Yeah.
They're coming. That'll be. I read a book about the next 100 years, and they're predicting Mexico will be
Really?
a dominant. They think Poland too will be a
Oh,
Poland is.
wow.
power. Poland is going to be a rising.
No, it
world
is
power.
right now. Poland's giving
yeah.
speeches right now.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
shit.
Turkey, Poland, Mexico,
Yeah.
the U.S.
Well,
And
Poland's saying we're not taking any of this bullshit, any of this
Yeah.
fucking wiggle
Yeah.
woggle
Nah,
bullshit
man.
that's bringing down so many parts of the rest of
Yeah.
the world. Hey, we don't want any of
Yeah.
it.
Who would have thought the Polacks would
This
be the
guy's been
voice
fucking
of
spot
reason?
on, dude. I'm telling you, I read that book like 2
Yeah.
years ago, and then it was like Ukraine invaded Russia right away. They think China's going to collapse, Russia's going to collapse, and it'll be Mexico, U.S., Poland, Turkey.
We had a Chinese waitress today, beautiful lady, South Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
we went to lunch at a little rotisserie or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Nice.
and
How was her service?
it was pretty good. She was very charming. I
Yeah,
will
that's
say
nice.
that.
That's nice.
And she was a nice lady.
That's nice.
She's married.
Ah,
She's married. You're married.
yeah.
Married.
But you can still be friends. You could have been friends
Huh?
with her. You could have been friends with her if you wanted.
Yeah.
I looked up online if you're married or not.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm married.
You have two adorable children, I think. It's
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Two
Which I
little
thought I was
girls.
like, kind of cool. Somebody put that adjective, or is that an adverb? What is it?
Adjective.
I
Adorable.
was like, that's kind of a nice that somebody went because Wiki is so like, you know,
oh, they talked about that. In
yeah, this
Wikipedia?
guy kills animals. They never put anything nice.
No.
But we'll say this guy has two adorable.
Did they say that in the Wikipedia?
It really did.
That's
I
really
just
nice.
thought
That's nice.
somebody
It's official.
cared.
That's nice. I remember Googling myself 2 years ago, and the top question was, what does Matt McCusker do? No one has any idea what I'm up to. Little mystery, man.
I like having your daughter here.
You know how much money it takes me to keep that mystery going every month?
I'll
It's
tell you
hard.
how much. Where's that fucking Patreon?
Don't touch our beloveds.
All of our money's inside. It's a hardship with all of our
Yes.
Bitcoins, dude. It's
Oh
inside there.
yeah, dude, bro, that's that Freddie Mercury kryptonite right there, son. You throw one nugget of that into a fucking into an American Legion, and all those guys will fucking not know what to
It's a
do. with
flashbang, dude. You can flashbang an American Legion with this thing. One guy would pick it up and be like, what the hell? He's like, everybody get out. What the hell
This
is
is fruity.
Somebody would dive on it, take it for the rest of the Legion.
But he died on his
He'd
butt.
go,
Yeah, like everything everywhere all at once. Get out of here, Jim.
Some guy just saddles it. He just straight like, whoa, dude, that's not how we. That's how you know some of the your military buddies are gay. I think if somebody has to jump
saves on a
grenade,
grenade and does it ass
and they
first.
do it with their butt. Yeah. Like,
Right before it explodes, you go,
True.
oh,
you're
fuck.
like, Rick?
Bye, Rick.
That would be crazy, exploding ass first. Like
That'd be
having all that force just
Fucking
But at least you
shitty.
get to go like this.
You
true.
get to go up in the air.
True. Yeah, you don't blow to
Like
a
when those
million.
dudes sit on
You
their
get
back.
one.
Just kind of a dignified way to go.
You're not the dude who's just laying there looking at the ground of a fucking bowling alley or something, right? While your fucking ass gets blown into the air, and then you feel a little bit of it laying on the back of your neck before you fucking go unconscious forever.
God, that's got to be so crazy.
Jumping on a grenade.
You think they'll be able to?
That's so crazy.
You think they'll be able to simulate that in a while?
What it feels like
VR grenade
to
explosion.
die like a hero.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I hope it's coming.
They're supposed to have racism VR coming up
Really?
where you can put it on and walk down the street and like, yeah, people will just, you're supposed to be able to feel what it's like if people aren't
It's
cool
just
with
white
you.
people walking by like,
I know, you're like, how unrealistic
I
is
can't
that?
wait to see how
Yeah.
unrealistic this is going to be.
No, you're not allowed in here.
What?
It's a dog park.
That happens.
You go to Sweet Green, it's just 45-year-old white guys be like, "We don't serve you in here. Get out of here. You
What
can't
if-
have apples with your salad."
What if Snoop Dogg just shows up at dog parks and he's just like, la da 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 da?
It would be funny if in the racial simulation, all the white people stay and then you get jumped by 5 black dudes. You still get jumped.
Yeah, that'd be great, dude.
Well, that'll be nice though, because then you'll have the implicit bias, so you can take the test to see if you're racist, and then afterwards you can put the helmet on and be like, "Oh my god, oh it's so bad."
Yeah.
Some bullshit, man.
That'll be fun.
Tesla's nice though.
It'd be nice
Yeah.
if they could put it into a Tesla. It'd be sick.
True. Shit, that'd be nice. Everyone's just hating on you while you're driving
Yeah.
around. That'd suck.
30% chance of black
Yeah.
or Mexican or dangerous Vietnamese. It just shows you what percentage.
Yeah.
Dangerous Vietnamese at 40 feet.
Car autopilots and speeds through. It just runs red lights. Goes 180 miles an hour.
Yeah, if you press the horn, it slurs. You're like,
Or
No,
give
it just
you-
hits the fucking
give you
Dukes
the
of Hazzard.
readout.
Just like,
Hits other cars and it gives you, this is what the driver probably is, like you've talked about. Yeah.
oh, I've talked about it.
You talk about that a
About it
lot.
every time I get behind the wheel.
Guessing the content. So I got busted. And I'm not proud of this. It wasn't my proudest moment, but I was with my wife and a couple of her friends, and it was like
her friends, their kids.
true. It was a couple of her friends,
Fucking claim them, dude.
her buddies,
Yeah.
a couple of our buddies. No, we were driving and there was just like whacked out pickup truck and it like pulled around and like there was someone driving aggressively behind us and like this candied out pickup truck passed us. I didn't know. I was like, of course. And then she was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh fuck, my bad.
Nothing.
Not my proudest moment. For context too, my wife's black, so it was like I was the only white man in the car and I hit it. Like the thing came by and I went, oh, of course. And I was like,
Did you get a pass?
it was a Mexican guy. I was like, yeah, these Mexicans drive like crazy.
You got the fucking Indian guy.
These fucking Mexican guys drive like crazy. Their pickup trucks, dude.
Yeah, I think
Wasn't proud. It came out. I went, oh, damn it, man.
The South's tough to tell.
And I was pissed because I was getting tailed in the car, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck's going
No,
on?
I'm saying it's tough to guess race in the
oh, the
South.
South, yeah, true.
There's a lot of honkies down here that drive
It's a lot more dirty in the South.
crazy. Yeah.
a lot of Blonkies, too, dude. A lot of black dudes trying to be white.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You see that shit much more than you used to.
Down the South?
Yeah, everywhere.
True that.
Every now and then you see some brother trying to fucking whiten out.
Pants high as hell. Yeah, his pants totally fucking high. You're like,
Yeah, eating a Lunchable.
True.
Yeah. That is our cuisine.
You're like, damn, Clarence on that Lunchable. You're like, what the fuck, man? But that's also, I believe in beige power. In the end, we all end up beige, right?
Heard that.
So this is just how we're all getting there.
True.
In the meantime. So, yeah, that's just what's going on,
I agree, man.
And I think it's fun to as long as you're not out doing crimes or anything, it's fun to joke around about.
True. I
Yeah.
agree. I was actually wondering the other day, have the attacks on elderly Asian women gone down? That seemed to
I
reach a
bet you.
fever
I bet you
pitch.
they're the exact same rate. It's just
You
the
think
news,
so?
the
That's
news.
a good
Yeah.
point. It could be.
I don't think anybody that was committing those types of crimes was going home and watching the news and being like, "I should stop."
I should change my ways.
Yeah, if you're socking an Indian lady at the subway, you're not going to watch CNN.
You don't
night
think
and be
Wolf
like,
Blitzer
"Oh,
could look you in the eyes through the TV and transform you?
Stop it.
Anderson Cooper, he would have froze me. If I just got back from just fucking
Yeah.
clocking a lady on the subway, and Anderson's like, knock it off.
It's like in every bank robbery movie where they sit down, they're in public, and the local news comes on. It's like, this is the video.
Yeah.
Think of being the guy who socked an Asian lady at a train station, and then that comes on the TV.
They definitely wake up in the hospital every time, though.
Yes.
They probably, the guy comes out of the hospital like, oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, not again. Fuck.
Thanks, buddy.
That's
Absolutely.
a brutal move. That's
That
such
does
a
result in
cold,
a hospital
heartless
visit.
move. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The hospital used to seem more reliable, huh?
Yeah.
I feel
I
like it
agree.
doesn't seem that reliable as it used to.
You
know?
can walk in and
Yeah, you go in the frame, dude. You're good.
This isn't a professional.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah, don't
man.
worry about it.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you to the Canadian man.
The Canuck, huh? He just got engaged, actually, Tim.
Oh, Really? Congrats,
man.
bro.
Nice. That's awesome.
What's his name? That's yo Canadian engagement.
True.
But Tim's an illegal alien for a long time.
What?
Sorry. Tim was a visitor from the north.
Yeah, dude. How'd you get past our wall up there?
Super under the radar for 17 years.
He got past the wall because dragons burnt it down.
Yeah, he,
Skated for the Blonkies over and skated.
How the hell did you blend in? How do people not pick you out and say,
You're a
what the hell are you
White
doing
Walker.
I
here?
moved straight into East Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty
That's
easy to blend in over
sure.
there.
I know.
he
Kidding.
came in with a Kawhi Leonard trade.
Went to the Clippers.
He came over as part of that deal.
Spurs. Where the fuck is Kawhi now? Kawhi's at the Clippers.
Wouldn't it be great if certain places could just attach local
Couple people?
random people to
Yeah.
their fucking deals? Like all the pork barrel spending and stuff
Yeah.
that goes on where they just attach all the fucking, we're gonna give 6 homes to
Yeah.
fucking, people that don't have any fucking
Otani's going to
faces or whatever.
Otani's going to the Dodgers. We're going to throw in a couple cool ass dudes he knows.
Yeah,
They're
Otani's
gonna-
going to the
yeah.
Dodgers, man.
Oh
I miss
my
those
God.
days, man.
That'd be a good blend.
What's that?
Wheelchair basketball with the NBA and just fucking
See who's better.
yeah, no, just like you have to have like 2 dudes
Oh, I like that.
rolling, like a 7th man.
Yeah,
But yeah, 5 men on
Yeah.
the court, 6 man.
yeah,
But the 6th man just rolling,
yeah.
And
just posterizing them.
Swatting him.
so one dude always has to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Ooh.
6 men on the court, one's in a wheelchair.
but it's got to be a legit wheelchair guy. You can't just
Yeah,
put,
yeah.
You can't put
no bums.
Ray Allen in a
Right.
wheelchair.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about
Wheelchair
that.
guys are pretty capable, dude. You see what?
Yeah,
Hawking
they're
was up
nasty,
to?
bro.
Hawking was up to
They're not, dude. Who among us would take that charge?
Hawking bearing down on you.
Getting steamrolled, I'd get the fuck out of the way.
Oh yeah, Hawking was
Hawking was on the island, bro.
he was pretty good.
He was on
had
the
that
island
fucking
too?
crossbar on him.
True, crossbow, blocked the shot. It's fucking like Bert. Damn. Yeah, Hawkins was on the Epstein's island.
Yeah,
Give him a pass.
I don't know. I think
He was just looking.
he is a nasty.
Oh, really?
allegation. Didn't
He did,
wasn't
really?
his allegation something with like midgets?
Yeah, apparently he liked to watch midgets like solve math problems. He would like make them do weird shit, and he'd just like watch them and get horny.
Damn,
about it.
SAT prep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's basically substitute teaching. I don't know if that's like that also sounds like an early it sounds like an early part of the wrestling thing like you were saying earlier. Sorry, I can't think of the word. It sounds like a wrestling story that they would make.
Yeah, true. That's not that. That's what he was doing. He was making midgets do math.
Yeah, but I think he was getting turned on, which is you can't do that. Yeah,
What?
Oh yeah.
which somebody made a
High up there, like
yeah
some good
somebody
ones
made a video.
up real high.
Yeah,
And the midgets could. It's like the math castle. If they couldn't solve the problem, they just got fucking molested. I guess. What was, what was
Oh,
it? What
they
was the
lose.
fucking-
It's not funny, man.
Sorry.
he it is. It
Did you ever play
funny.
Math Castle?
It is funny.
It's not funny.
That's the
dude.
harshest allegation. I know there was children on the island, which is a bad
know
allegation.
they're-
but
The
dude,
midget pipeline's crazy.
getting flying midgets down there to do fucking math,
Thankfully, our government is protecting all these people. That's the best thing.
and they killed Epstein. Just
Bro, I can't get a pothole filled in fucking New Orleans, but you can fill a fucking 9-year-old out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Fuck this whole fucking government,
It's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a bunch
crazy.
of sick fucking people, bro.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of it, I just wonder if it's just power. How long, like you were saying, like generations of fucking power. Do you just get so sick that even caring about somebody doesn't even seem like it makes any sense to you anymore?
Yeah,
You know?
dude. They who was the one? It was Joffrey was the lady, Virginia Joffrey, I think, was like the original victim.
Lord
Was it
Joffrey?
Guffrey came out and was like, these people did all this stuff to me, and they like settled. That's Epstein's original charge was because of Guffrey,
Oh, it's
and then they
heartbreaking.
sealed all the documents. The court was
Yeah.
like, all right, we'll settle this, and like, yeah, like our bad about all that stuff, but like no one can ever find out about anything that had to do with it, which is like, why?
because it was intelligence.
Yeah, true.
It was just,
It's a sting
they were
off.
literally blackmailing every single person that went to there.
True.
Yeah, they did. They found him at his house in Florida.
The docs.
No, just cameras. Everywhere.
Oh yeah, the honeypot
the
op.
whole thing was yeah.
Yeah, but at
And
least
he
tell
did
And
me
then they killed him,
They said he could. They,
Yeah,
which
they
is the most
definitely
egregious.
fucking killed him, dude.
And we can't, we can't. We all we can do is continue to say it over and over again because none of us will do anything about it. But
True.
they literally, they killed him in front of everybody.
We got to steal his casket and drive it
We
away.
got we got a big ball. That's a good move.
Bill Clinton would jump on it, dude.
Did he have a funeral?
I don't think he had a funeral. Who went? I think it was a Zoom funeral.
It was a Zoom funeral.
The worst is that guy they caught Jay Owen at on a Zoom funeral.
Yeah,
or
that was a
whatever.
good one.
Oh,
He got brought back. They did an interview to try to bring him back, and the female interviewer had to address it like right away. She was like, "You got caught masturbating, didn't you?"
Oh yeah,
And
the
he
little
was
guy.
like, "Yeah,
what?
He's like, yeah,
yeah, my bad."
A lot of people got busted during the Zoom. I think a lot of people got busted.
What's scary now to think, even if you watch pornography, they're saying that a lot of these websites, that's how they get stuff on people because they can just turn your camera on. So they're watching you watch porn, and that's the footage that they use of almost everybody whenever they need to come to you and say, "Hey, man, you can't."
You got to host the Golden Globes.
Yeah, you got it. You got to host the Golden Globes. And that was Shane's joke. I think I stepped on it. But I just want to make sure that it gets out. Okay? So Cat Williams, I didn't fucking steal it from Ricky Smiley Harvey. Okay?
I don't want to mention it. Don't mention it. Don't talk to Cat, dude. I don't want him coming after.
Dude, I would love to get to spend time with Cat, man.
Yeah.
He's super fascinating, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would like to see his new show, his new hour.
And he has he has like a very long torso, I think, you know?
I think
My
he does.
sister's boyfriend has like really short legs.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen him
His
shirtless?
knees kind of go in his shoes a little.
Is that
What?
yeah? He's got no shins.
I don't know what I didn't look at him that. I'm not fucking perving out on him. You know, I'm not checking him for
like
bone.
how I'm
You know?
Would you want him to be ripped though? Like you want him to be kind of ripped though, don't you?
Yeah, I think he is probably
Sister's
kind of
boyfriend.
Yeah.
You don't
built
want him
like-
ripped.
You don't want to be ripped?
I like a good soft doughy
True.
boyfriend.
He's built like a rural otter.
That's good.
Short legs. Yeah.
Jacked fucking sister's boyfriend sucks, dude.
Yeah, I never really had that. I'm trying to think.
Oh, that would be the worst.
Yeah, you go, God damn, this guy's fucking.
It'd be a
piping
psyop. It'd have to be destroy the mentality
Yeah.
the whole time. But yeah, I never had like a jacked.
You'd have to poison him, huh?
True. Yeah.
it. Yeah, you couldn't fight him.
Yeah. You have to get in his head.
Bro, that must be the worst if you hate your sister's boyfriend. Like, really hate him.
Yeah, dude.
That happens all the time. Yeah,
It's gotta
Oh.
be crazy. Yeah, our family's pretty tight. Everyone's. I love my brother-in-law.
I was always a coward towards them.
Really?
I would always like whoever my sisters were dating. Like he's fucking so cool.
Yeah. Well,
One
yeah.
guy gave me a Stone Cold T-shirt right away. I was
That's a
like,
good
dude,
move,
I'll
though.
fucking die for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I loved him, dude.
Oh,
That's a
that's
good
like an
move.
autism Valentine.
Yeah, I was locked in. They broke up. I was sad.
Damn.
Dude, I'm never gonna see him again.
You were just sleeping in that Stone Cold
Yeah, I
T-shirt.
wear the T-shirt. Just still smell him.
No, my sister's boyfriend is actually a neat guy.
That's cool.
But
But yeah, if you get a dud, that stinks.
Yeah,
well, yeah, because also it's like we don't need another fucking loser in our family.
yeah. But that's who loser families attract. Is more losers.
But at the
You
family,
know?
this used to be
True.
cool back in the old days. The family would get together and vote. They would have a say in why. And a lot of times it was because we are fucking. Our family is horrible. It's mentally unwell. Not even doing well. Not reading well.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even seeing that well. Some of us can't see.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you're gonna go out and bring in
Another loser. Add another mutant to our fucking clan of fucking
Yeah.
dipshits.
You better take that cooter up the hill, baby.
True.
All right? And find something with some fucking shekels in its pocket, all right? It's
Yeah,
got to
just
be,
adding another poor guy to the mix. That sucks.
It's not,
Yeah.
He's poor, but he has to have a skill. He has to have an ability. He has to have
Sure.
at least a flicker of hope in his eyes.
Yeah. True.
You know? Because if you're just, you got to fuck uphill, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good
Just
move.
a lot of women, you just need to turn around and just point that vagina northward.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Yeah.
agree.
And shoot for the stars.
Yeah,
ladies.
True. Yeah, I mean, or get like the nice, like, because you don't want to go too high because they can chase that dragon forever too.
That's true.
But like a nice, dependable 401. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. You're the opposite of a power couple. You've addressed this.
What?
That joke.
Oh,
Those guys walking.
Yeah, yeah. The unpowerful couple. Yeah, the opposite of the power couple. Those guys are tough. When you see like the crackhead couples walking on the highway.
Oh, yeah. Our friend Eric Myers died out on the highway. Remember that?
Yeah.
What?
It was heartbreaking.
Died on the highway?
Yeah.
How?
I shouldn't have brought that up, but
That's all right.
That's fair.
just
Happens.
popped out of
People
my
need to
head.
know.
Steelers had a quarterback that died that way.
No.
What was his
Ben
name?
Roethlisberger
No, Ben.
didn't get in a car.
Not
Like a
Beowulf.
motorcycle?
He got,
Who's
a,
Beowulf?
he got a
Sure.
motorcycle accident.
Roll road rash.
Who's that? Musical hero?
Yeah.
Mythical?
Don't try to cross the highway. Haskins died that
What?
way. Yeah.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, pedestrian. That sucks, man. Walking down there.
Damn. Getting hit by a fucking car on a highway like that.
Mm.
Especially you see it coming. You know
I
when
don't
you,
think you do. You think?
I don't know. I would just imagine when you're trying to cross the street and you're like, that thing's far away. I can
Dude,
run.
they come up quick
and
on
they're
you.
so fast.
And the
Yeah, a
truck,
couple
the truck
drinks,
goes,
yeah,
Nobody hits their horn. I don't think. That's a myth.
They're not
Horn
swerving.
is
They're
a
just
myth,
peeping.
Those two big headlights.
It's just you feel something start to press into the side of you.
That's all you ever.
That's all it is.
And you ever see someone get hit by a car? Because you go up in the air high as fuck.
Yeah,
And your
pants
shoes fly off. Yeah, your
shoes and
shoes fly
pants.
off. It's fucking crazy.
You go long. You go straight like a
Dude,
fucking
it's
noodle.
a tiddlywink. It's for real. You go up and just like that.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
There's a couple of interviews with people that have survived falling out of plane crashes and stuff. Falling out of the sky, I guess.
What?
What were we talking about? Alaskan Airlines the other day? The fucking door ripped off. You see that one? That's the scariest thing possible.
Did anyone fly out?
I don't know.
Huh?
All
Did
I
you
heard
get
was-
sucked out or like
That's
how?
fucking Biden.
Did anyone get
dude.
sucked out?
So you don't get sucked out.
I don't think you get sucked out. That was kind of like all the things I saw in the headlines. That were like a panel can just fly off the plane and.
Dude, I've been thinking
everybody's
forever
just
that-
chilling.
I thought you get sucked out.
All I
I
think
still
about is-
thought that till
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I think we're good.
That's cool.
It's got to be cool because some people were sitting right close to it, so
Yeah.
they're basically just they're
Oh
like
my God.
throwing peanuts
Must have been
out.
freezing.
Oh, that's true.
That fucking door ripping open. You must have been so scared and cold. Just,
I would have gotten exposed. I'd have been like, "We're getting sucked out."
I would
hold
have
on."
screamed, dude. I would have been making the weirdest noises. If a door ripped off a plane, yeah, you'd be making the noises you didn't.
Oh,
You'd be making noises you didn't know you could make.
people are like, "What's wrong with that guy?" 'Cause
Like anyone else
So
feeling the
scary.
G-force? Ah! I'd have been sucked into my seat like the Gravitron, dude. I was like,
Hopefully you would faint.
true from the G's.
Hopefully you would faint.
The G-force.
Dude,
I
watching
like
people.
people get fly like planes. You just start fucking singing shit. People are like, "What is going on?"
You would lose. You might, yeah. Who knows what
Yeah.
reaction you'd have? You might be like euphoric. It might be just a crazy.
You fucking hum somebody's dog out of it. Somebody has a dog.
Somebody has to die. It's this dog,
And I'm joking, and the dog has a parachute on.
True.
Calm down.
and he knows how to use it. he's trained.
Has anyone done that before? Thrown a dog out with a parachute?
Oh yeah.
I'm probably skydiving with a dog. I think
Skydiving
I've
with,
seen
yeah.
that.
That's why would you do
It's
that?
pretty good. The dog's mouth,
Oh,
the
dude.
lips.
That is the ultimate roll down window though for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Dog skydiving. Search that and just
Yeah.
report back on what
Verify
you see.
that exists.
Surfing dogs. That's good.
Serving dogs is awesome.
Usually dog surfing.
yeah.
What else we got? Skydiving dogs. That's good.
Bam. 2
Oh
seconds.
yeah, fucking military skydives dogs in.
Oh yeah.
They'll drop those boys out of the sky.
He fucking brought up the picture on his phone.
Hey,
Yeah, embed
Holds
that and
his
post
phone in
edit.
front of
Hey.
the camera.
don't worry about what we're doing, brother.
No, it's fucking awesome.
This is how we do it here.
No, it's fucking great, dude.
Damn,
it's
we forgot to
fucking-
turn the fire on. Fuck.
Ah, crap.
We'll
great.
start over.
True. So our fire's not on.
That fireplace
Our blue
is nice,
We need
huh?
that thing on.
Yeah, get that blue flame going.
Oh, having one of those indoor fires is so nice.
Yeah,
God.
it's good. It's not a real fire. That's
Yeah.
we could fuck that up.
Having a real fire.
Same
is
reason I'm
nice.
probably not going to get a gun.
The what? The gun?
Yeah, I drank a lot. Come back here late.
Yeah. Guns are.
Just want to show everybody the gun I got.
Dude, you have to. You
Yeah.
play with it.
Take
You
it
wanna
out.
Play with it in your room.
Be like,
That's how Chris died, dude.
it's not loaded. Who?
Everybody's a friend named Chris that died like that.
Yeah. If I have a gun, I'm going to shoot it at that
Same.
fence.
Oh, you have to, dude.
And
And you know he's gonna be walking by that fence when you shoot, don't you?
no,
Chris.
Chris is shot.
It's just everybody has a friend named Chris that died from some gun accident. And I hate to even laugh about it, man. It fucking is sad. I know it's sad for a lot of people right now hearing that, and it just
True.
makes me fucking sad.
No, that's true.
It's
It's like-
so dangerous, though.
I know. Fuck, but they're
Yeah.
so fun to play with.
they're awesome.
So fun. I,
I don't-
can remember.
I don't- yeah, I
the
don't think they
fondest
are.
memories of showing
I completely disagree.
Showing a gun, holding a gun.
my fondest memories from me and my
you have
friends.
a couple drink and show a
Yeah.
gun.
High on fucking hallucinogens,
High
my
as shit.
father's gun, pointed at each other. It's my favorite times.
I think it's a horrible.
It's fun. Take mushrooms, put a gun to your head.
My dad would come in and be like, "Did you guys get into my gun safe again? God damn it, get out of here,
Yeah.
little rascals!"
My dad has a shotgun in our coat closet by our front door. I'll grab that.
Get that,
I don't know what he's doing with
Accidentally
that.
put that on your head. You're like, oh, this won't stop
Dude.
the rain.
you You should YouTube prank your family if you're at family dinner. Just bust out the shotgun. Like, I had fucking enough of you guys.
Yeah, I'm
But just
fucking
kidding.
around.
We're here. We get the cameras here, guys. I fucking pranked you.
That's awesome, man.
No, we don't. I didn't play with guns. I had a lot of guns in my house growing up. I had a ton of fucking guns.
Yeah.
I'd be so scared.
But yeah,
I think part of it is somebody teaching you how to use it well and just what's going on.
I'm scared to carry them. I went shooting with my wife, and I was carrying the gun to the car, which I was like, I'll carry it. And then I fucking dropped it. I wasn't paying attention. I dropped the gun and just
Dropped it?
Yeah. I don't pay attention to things at all.
What are you talking about, man?
We were just carrying a handgun because you can bring your own gun to the thing.
Yeah, I know how having a gun works. What I'm saying is, how do you drop a fucking gun?
I don't pay attention
Were
to
you
it. My head's in
holding
the clouds all the time.
Were you holding it?
Yeah, I was fucking holding it.
You were walking back to your car holding the pistol? You didn't holster it or put it in like a case? You were carrying the pistol back? Yeah, just straight in the air. I'm going to my fucking car now.
Now I'm trying to remember why I didn't put it in a case.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But I remember dropping it to where like it hit the asphalt, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's
a
probably
loud
scratched."
noise too. It's heavy. Yeah.
It's probably scratched. What the fuck?
I scratched it,
could
dude.
go off, you
Dude,
fucking-
well, the whole thing, it was after my wife was like, she can actually shoot. So she was teaching me, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck off me. And I'm like, so I was already at an all
She
time
was,
low.
Wait, was she wrapping around?
Oh, yeah, dude.
She doing
She's
all-
trained. She
she's
was a
doing all
fucking
in the
police
hips?
she was an
Yeah, but
officer.
cops don't. You don't get trained that way.
It's sexy, dude.
It is sexy.
But no, for real, I was like, get off me, like, stop, you're embarrassing. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of like one armed
She's
men
just
there.
easing
Fucking,
attention, baby.
Yeah,
True.
That's love.
Dude, but then I was like, I'm carrying the gun. I wanted to assert my manhood, so I'm like,
Yes.
I'm carrying the gun to the
Take it
car.
back.
I think I was just like, fuck, checking the chamber.
This is just mixed love, man. Is what this is.
Yeah.
This sounds like every mixed relationship I've ever even.
There's not one mixed couple that hasn't dropped a gun in a parking lot.
She was so mad.
Yeah, but that's funny. Did she laugh?
No, she was like, "This. I told you I should have carried it." It's like, I know how to fucking carry it. I had one lapse.
I have fucking Butterfingers. Relax. I had fucking popcorn earlier. You
I thought I
bitch.
saw someone coming at us. I fucking dropped it.
Dude, just
Dude, it was ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I can't have a gun. That was like in my head. I was going to get a gun, and I was like, I can never have one. I can't personally carry one.
I'm
now.
getting one, but it's going to result in.
We have them in our house, but
I'm gonna get arrested.
she's in charge.
I'm
I'm
gonna
hand to
shoot
hand
it.
combat. I'd go down fucking
Yeah, of course.
take the shot.
I've seen you hit the bag.
True.
You could do some damage.
I could wail on an intruder.
Yeah, you could wail on an intruder.
Yeah, and I'm ready to die. If someone's in your
Especially you
house.
see him coming, you hide behind a corner.
Oh yeah,
Do you think people want to live that much anymore?
that's a good
Firsthand, no.
Like, I feel like 20 years ago, people were like stoked about living.
Yeah,
Now it feels like people are kind of just on the fence. About
Maybe we were just
that's a good
young.
question.
That could be true too.
Because when I was young, I was pretty stoked on life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
but
you're right. Maybe
The
it's just getting
suicide
older.
rate has fucking the
gone
deaths of
through.
despair have definitely gone up. But
Really?
that includes like overdoses.
But there's also a lot more
Yeah.
tall buildings than there used to be.
true. More land of opportunity.
It is a landmark.
Yeah, dude, think about it. In the 1800s, you had to fucking drive all the way to St. Louis to even fucking jump off
Yeah,
of
a
something.
True.
cliff. You had to find a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
and now
good
you can just do it almost in your area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely in
local.
your area. You can find a nice 5G tower.
True. Oh, that'd be nice.
I've seen some people fall off those. Guys trying to shut it down, be like, 5G's fucking us up.
And they just jump off them.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
almost like that bums and drones. If you've seen
Yeah.
that,
Oh,
like,
dude,
that's so sad. Man.
It is really mean, but goddamn, it's funny when they
it's so funny.
they bucket the drone, they try to throw shit at it, they fall down into their own trash.
It's an understandable response, though.
It'd be so scary.
Well, yeah.
Dude, someone was
If you're
flying a
on
drone.
meth and exactly what you knew was happening happened. You're like, the government's surveilling me with future technology. I
True.
know it. And then a drone comes into your tent. You're just
Yeah, it's just 12-year-olds laughing hysterically.
12-year-olds on the other side of a hill, like, oh shit, we got him.
Whose dads actually work for the government. So low key, you're kind of correct.
You know how sad it would be, like, if a family member got addicted to drugs and you lost them to being a homeless guy, and then you're just scrolling through Instagram, you see your fucking son getting attacked by a 12-year-old's drone.
You know what's crazy? I bet that's a reality. That's like
Yeah, it's
something-
definitely
yeah.
reality.
And I bet part of them is like, just like, it's fucking ridiculous. And part of them is thankful that their dad's even alive, probably.
But that
Yeah.
also doesn't have to be just bums, dude. If a drone
Oh, dude.
started following me, I would react the exact same way as those
Yeah, if a
homeless
drone
guys.
just pulled up at your fucking party,
I'd
and
be
you're like,
throwing
what?
stuff
Whose
at it.
is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get pissed. My
I'd be
friend had
very
this. I
mad.
went over his backyard, and he was like, "I'm going to shoot this fucking thing." He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not.
You should be able to shoot him easier. Can you legally shoot him?
I mean, you should own your airspace, but I don't know. It gets in like a hazy
True.
thing because they're technically in airspace, so it's like it's not your property. But I think you could shoot them in a court. Would be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's the only reasonable thing to even do if you see a drone fly over you.
I agree.
Shoot it, yeah.
Or
get
call
it
a
out of
drone catcher. Some guy comes out with like a net on a stick.
I do have a pool, a pool net skimmer. I could swing at it.
True, that'd be nice. Oh, if you
It'd be
captured
so
it, dude.
if I was trying to get a drone, it'd be so embarrassing. The footage.
True.
I would like spin around and fall, trying to get my shirt would come up. Oh,
I think it's so cruel. Yeah, who would get that footage though? It's pretty fucking cruel, man. But who would get it? Like probably kids. It's kids, right?
Yeah,
hopefully, yeah.
it has to be. It is objectively very funny though. To see homeless dudes fucking like shaking their fist at a fucking
Yeah,
drone. It's kind
it's
of
so
funny.
funny.
It is funny.
It's kind of like the new bum fights. At least it's safer than that.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
And I think also that oh fuck, I don't know what it was.
That wasn't me. Was that you?
It was my
Stomach growling?
gut going nuts.
How long
dude.
have we been going for?
Oh,
wow.
yeah, we can stop
Perfect.
whenever.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You ever
know
watch
something.
bum fights? I don't think I
one.
watched them.
I didn't like the shit. to
Couldn't
be
get my
honest.
hands
I
on
didn't watch it. Yeah,
How old I was?
I
that
knew
was-
about it and I didn't like it.
There weren't enough prizes for him. I felt like, and there wasn't.
Yeah, true. The purse
Enough.
wasn't
There was
enough.
no ranking. It just feel like it was disorganized.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was during Girls Gone Wild, so it was kind of like give me
Girls Gone Wild was
GGG.
better.
Yeah,
I
like
never
a
got a hold of
GGG.
one.
I don't
It's
think I've
it's
got
the
one. either.
dishwasher in there.
Those were like the two fabled tapes. It was
Yeah.
Girls Gone Wild and Bum Fights.
Oh,
I don't
Faces
think
of
I
Death.
saw either of them.
Lemaire,
I
I
didn't
did
see
get
the
I
government.
did get a hold of Faces of Death at
Did you?
a sleepover. I
Lemaire's
got.
answering the mailbox right now. Sorry, I'm just joking, Lemaire, dude. You seem like a really great guy. I shouldn't have said that.
He is
Answering
great.
the mailbox?
He's a great guy.
But that's like a drone. But dude, if you pulled a drone up really on anybody, it would
Yeah.
be fucking great. Businessman and drone, like it could be
Yeah.
absolutely anybody.
That'd be nice to pull up on
Hookers and
business, man.
drones.
Yeah, yeah, they'd get mad at that.
They would not like it. They get so mad about everything.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
like.
Hookers get so fucking mad.
Yeah, they got a job to do.
They're mad all the time. Are hookers nice
It's
sometimes?
a tough run, man. It's a tough way to make.
I'm trying to think if they've ever been nice. They're not that nice.
I feel like they're the meanest.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
they're
know.
just-
Some of them are nice.
Really?
but
Yeah,
they're
they're
not as
nice.
nice as you'd want. You'd want them to be so much nicer.
I just feel like I'm just afraid of them. That's
Right,
all.
but I think you romanticize that it's going to be something real perfect, and it's just a business transaction.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It's
That's
my
the
heart.
sad
My
part
heart.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's like my heart, and it's just they're talking. It's all business.
But what the fuck do I know, dude?
Sure, what do you expect from them?
Yeah, that should do it.
Thank you, man. It was awesome.
I think we did it.
Yeah, I think. Hey, yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
bro.
coming here.
Yeah,
I
dude,
think we
thank you
covered a
guys.
lot of stuff.
We did.
Yeah, that should end
Awesome.
it.
It was fun. It was easy.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm really glad that that I got to come. Sorry it took me so long to come, man.
No, I've heard that before.
Not that you were.
Don't worry about it, brother. It happens to all of us. Sometimes you can't, and that's fine.
True.
Hey, bro, let me autograph this Rockets jersey for you. Get out of here. Okay? I'm joking, man. Thank you guys, bro.
You're the
Yeah.
man.
All right,
You're the
love
man.
you guys.
Thanks, brother.
The Wild Wild West.
Mr. Novak, how you doing, bro?
Man,
How you like the Mister? I've been trying to be way more respectful lately.
have you?
Mister, yeah.
The Mister would just fucking piss me off. Fuck you.
You don't like a Mister?
No.
I love
I
Mister.
just feel like it's like an authoritative figure.
Yeah, you don't
And
like that.
I have
You don't
a
like
problem with like authority and conforming.
Where's the authority problem you think come from?
My fucking father.
Yeah, but
he
I
was
was
a
just
crazy drug addict, Hell's Angel guy.
But he
know?
was still authoritative. He was still like,
in his own demonic, fucked up way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he
yeah.
was really disconnected from reality, and he lived in his own world, and his own world looked like he rode with the Hells Angels, and everything was transactional, a business, while under the influence of crack or fucking meth. And so like he was the guy that like he would come home at 2:33 in the morning, and when he was awake, the whole fucking house was awake, and everyone was gonna wake up to sit on the sofa to watch him and his biker buddies party. So
What?
authoritative in that approach.
I see what you're saying.
So-
Damn, I thought I had a problem with authority. I just have an Irish Catholic father who spanked my hiney, and I'm like,
yeah.
dude, I don't
Fuck,
want to
that's
hear
a wet
it.
dream for me, you cocksucker. Fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have a fucking authority problem. Mine must be nothing, because I think that is real. The link to authority problems is just your relationship with your dad.
And my mother's go-to my whole life as a child growing up, she's like, when I just couldn't figure out fuck about shit, she's like, we should put you in the Marines. Like, if you don't,
Yeah,
what
thanks.
do you think I want a fucking muscle jacked fuck waking me up at 4 a.m. to 5,000 push-ups? You can fuck off.
Yeah, that would spaz you. I have one of my moms, someone like my mom knows, got dishonorably discharged. From what I heard of just waking up and being like, get the fuck away from me. And they're like, dude, you're out of here.
Dude, that's
bad.
that approach does not work with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Well, because I already am wired with like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it's wrong.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like right out of the gate, I have a lot of shit going against me because a lot of things don't make sense to me. So I walk around like wrong, could do better, should do better. Blah.
Yeah.
So it's what I've learned in life for me is that it's all about approach, right? And today it's much easier for me coming from a position of simply understanding as opposed to being understood.
Yeah.
So like I just accept you for where you're at, the jarhead for where he or she's at, and just it's cool.
Yeah, that was something that blew my mind during COVID. And I've like mentioned this before, but I still can't get over it. Like I didn't realize how much I did this, but like, especially during so before COVID, I didn't know that I was really doing this, but I'd go through a supermarket and like every person I saw, it would just be this like weird invisible battle in my head where I'd be like, look at this fucking guy, fucking pussy jerk off. Then I would see a lady and like, fucking chick's not even hot. Is she looking at me? No, she's not, fucking bitch. And like, and you're doing this like crazy maniacal thing in your head. And then COVID, it came to a fever pitch because there was like the mask first, no mask. And then it was like, it was just like, it just all came to a head where I was like, dude, why am I this stressed while taking a walk? And I started doing a thing where like, when I would be out at a grocery store, I would really focus on not having like a silent battle against people and instead just like wishing strangers well and like you were saying, exuding that, whatever that energy is. Dude, I felt so much more comfortable in public after that.
Yeah.
Which was like, it was like a revelation for me.
I love being right-sized by humanity. It just happened to me recently. And I'm really good at like, again, I really have dove into this whole spiritual aspect of my reality and believing.
When you say right side, sorry, what do you mean?
Like, my ego will allow me to create these delusional narratives that aren't even fucking real. And then when I'm proved wrong, when I really believe I'm right, I'm like, dude, I am a fucking asshole. And it just happened. You're a Philly guy, right? You'll relate to this story. I had a crazy weekend. I was in New York, all kinds of stuff going on. I drive back and I have like these weekly dinners at this place in Fishtown Sunday nights. And Fishtown's kind of oversaturated with like a lot of hipsters.
Sure.
And in my mind, hipsters are just kind of tattooed, bearded, angry people for no fucking reason. It's not like they lack resources or whatever.
Yeah.
I create this narrative. So I had a long weekend and I'm trying to park under the L to go to this restaurant I go to, and there's this ice cream truck, and it's fucking just submerged with hipsters getting ice cream. And that's cool, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm doing this 3-point turn, someone I've actually like, oh, he's fucking pissed, dude. He's got a problem. So now I haven't even seen the
getting
person.
revved up.
I'm ready. And I'm like the most fucking passive aggressive. Like I cringe at the thought of confrontation. But if you caught me on the right time, I'm like, it's fucking on.
Yeah, let's go.
So as I'm parking, I see him, and it's a hipster with tattoos and a beard who I already have created an issue with, but I don't even know this person.
Yeah.
And he locks eyes with me as I'm hoping he would so we can fucking get to it.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh shit, you're so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, dude, I fucking love your work, man. And he had a camera in his hand and he was taking portraits and
You
stills.
just socked him in the
He's
face.
like, can I get a photo of you? He said, what I do. And I'm like, dude, fuck yes and fuck me, right?
Yeah,
Because like
yeah,
I
yeah.
walk around just like at times,
Yeah.
and that's what I mean by really enjoying being right sized. Because
Yeah.
I have a job sometimes that consists of knowing everything, right? And that places me in a lot of positions that I don't really like to enjoy.
Yeah. When you say you have a job of no, what do you mean?
Because like, for so long when I was caught up in addiction, right? When logical people who knew how to stay sober would suggest to me what I might want to do in order to save my life, I'd suggest why they should fuck off.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I knew. I was too smart for my own goddamn good. Right. And then I got to this place where the pain became so unbearable. I was able to look back and recognize that like every common denominator in every one of my problems was me.
Yeah.
And maybe if I just get the fuck out of my way, I might stand a chance of living a better life. And what I do know is that I don't know. Because when I think that I know, there's no open mind. I am not teachable, and I'm definitely not willing to try anything that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Which just sets me up for a fucking, all these terrible experiences.
Yeah, take me back through that. So what was like, how did you, what's your story? Like, how did you get in that? Obviously you're saying like, family or, home life, not great. And then like eventually to like, gaining a ton of notoriety. Like, what was that like for you going from like the beginning to like the thick of all that stuff?
Well, it's a very interesting narrative and storyline, I believe. Because I come from Baltimore and you're obviously from Pennsylvania, so there's a lot of similarities at this table. But coming from that home life of a pretty chaotic household and a father who was pretty out of his fucking mind, I believe I was genetically predisposed to addiction or alcoholism, and that paired with the atmosphere I was brought up in, it just made sense.
Yeah.
But throughout that journey, I was blessed with a skateboard, and I fell in love with skateboarding, and another guy from Baltimore named Bucky Lasik.
Yeah.
Who
I played him on Tony Hawk for sure.
He's my he's the man. He's the legend. And he was from Baltimore, and he kind of recognized the talents I possessed, so he took me under his wing and got me sponsored by PAL, and that's where the skateboarding world took off. But then we would go to Cheapskates in Pennsylvania, the skate park.
Was it Boards and Blades or what?
Boards and Blades was later
After?
on,
Okay,
and
right,
that
right.
was right off Route 1 right there.
I was a young boy at Boards and Blades, and you would
Totally.
see like Bam
Yeah,
and
we
Squad
would come
through, and
skate
I'd be
there.
like, oh,
we filmed like some of
fuck.
the CKY shit there.
Yeah.
Like the stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
Naked Dave doing an ollie over the pyramid, and then Bam, I think kicking him or punching him or something like that.
Yeah, that was always legendary. You guys would come. We were like 12. We'd be like, oh, dude, fuck.
Yeah.
Like trying to do one heel flip. Like, this fucking rules, dude. I'm going to get sponsored.
It's it. Pro board coming.
Oh, it was
As soon as I get this heel flip.
Yeah, they're coming. Spitfire's coming for me, dude. Once I get that.
Just need a manager at this point. Too overwhelming. But nonetheless, so I meet Bam, and then we at that skate park called Cheapskates, which was clearly before your time. If Boards and Blades was when you started.
Yeah.
And
where was Cheapskates?
I don't know. It was in
Okay.
Pennsylvania, and we
Somewhere.
would drive up.
Right on.
And Bam would always be there, and he wasn't sponsored at that point. Bucky and I were, and we were instantaneously became thick as thieves.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd practice for this one contest every year, which was the NSAs. They'd have in Bricktown, New Jersey.
Okay.
And either he would win or I'd win. And one year I didn't show up, and he was there, and he went to Bucky, and he's like, yo, Bucky, where's Novak? And Bucky's like, I think he's on heroin. And Bam, at such a young age, was like, well, what's that? Right? And not such a young age, like 12, 13. It was like 16, 17. But
That's pretty young
when
still.
you're consumed in like a nice, wholesome life that revolves around skateboarding and a good family, like you don't have conversations that consist of those words.
Yeah, sure.
So it was at that point that his career in skateboarding totally excelled and took off, and mine went to complete shit, and I chose to pursue a life of heroin and addiction. Fast forward some time later, I'm really sick one day. I can't come up with any money. But at this point, I wouldn't even acknowledge a skateboarder, right? It was like, it was the equivalent of like looking at the woman you like get away, the love of your life.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, if I just did a little, like, so it hurt me like that.
Yeah.
So I'd avoid skateboarding like the plague. But one day I was really sick and I couldn't come up with money. So I decided to go to this skate shop in Fells Point called Select. And I asked, when I get there to try to get some money, like, we're not going to give you money, but Bam was here yesterday with the Toy Machine team. And he asked if we ever saw you. We said no. And he said, well, if you do, give him my number. So he leaves his number. And a couple days later, I call, and it was the number to Fairman's skate shop in town.
In Westchester.
Yeah. And I called Fairman's, right? Timing is everything in life. I call Fairman's. It's not even his skate. It's not his house. It's Fairman's. I'm a homeless heroin addict. I pump in some change into the fucking payphone, right? And this change is like my lifeline, right? So I got my finger on the thing. Like if it don't answer, I don't get beat for the money. So I'm like, but Dave answers. He's like, yo, he was just here. He's next door at Kuma, which is the sushi restaurant in town. He's like, hold on, I'll go get him. So he goes and gets him, comes back, and then that night I'm on a Greyhound bus from Baltimore to Westchester. And he's like, yo, come live with me. You know, you can at this point he had done the CKYs, and then Viva La Bam had just started, and he allowed me to be a guest on the show and started to get paid by Viacom, and I could do all this shit. I just couldn't. I could have a credit card. I could live at his house rent free. I just wasn't allowed to do heroin.
Okay.
that was the stipulation.
No problem.
I was cool with like Coke and alcohol because that was like I wouldn't steal your shit when I wanted more Coke.
Yeah.
you know?
That makes sense.
So that was kind of how I like And then throughout that process, Bam would always be like, yo, your stories are like the fun. He always loved the positions I ended up in as a direct result of my heroin addiction.
Yeah,
like letting gay men shave my asshole for rent money and fucking, you know, letting men blow me for more dope and just getting stabbed in the head with an ink pen and fucking like all this nonsense. So he's like, yo, you can live at the house. And now I'm starting to get appearances in Jackass. He's bringing me along and he kind of calls me like his walking television. But he then one night we would go to Kildare's after a rap. We'd rap for the day. Cass and the crew would go there. And humongous table of like 40 or 50 in a bar. And, and he'd like, tell this story, tell that story. And you could literally hear a pin drop. And it was then that he's like, yo, you're going to write a book. Now, I had not graduated high school at this point. I had no GED. I had nothing. I had no part of ever wanting to write a book. He's like, you're going to write a book. He gives me a notebook and a pen. And he goes, you're to carry this around all the time. He's like, I don't give a fuck if I don't even see you writing in it. You have to have it in your hand. The first time I don't see it in your hand, you're going back to Baltimore.
Damn.
So like the scales of justice were very equal there, easy to weigh out. Homeless in Baltimore, letting men blow me for heroin, or carry this fucking notebook and pen around and write my story. And still be on a TV show, drive a car, credit card, paid by Viacom, blah, blah, blah.
And you were maintaining sobriety, like relative sobriety?
No, not
even close.
So he would like, I never was allowed to do what I really wanted to do, which was opiates, whether it was like Percocets or heroin. That was very frowned upon, and he made it very known to everyone in Westchester and the people we worked with to not give me any.
Gotcha.
So people listened, and but nonetheless. And the second book that I wrote, Streets of Baltimore, really dives into this, the psychology of an addict or an alcoholic, because I knew that I'm being presented this golden ticket, right? I can become this household name, making money. I can live in this fucking mansion, drive a car, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I know that it's only a matter of time before the rug gets pulled out from under me. Like, because I can't stop getting high.
Yeah.
So he's cool with the coke and the alcohol and they don't really understand addiction at that point.
Sure, yeah.
But like, inside of me, I can't wait to get back to Baltimore to fuck. So I'd tell him lies like I have to go back and get my favorite pair of jeans. And I'd fucking go back and end up there for 3 weeks.
Damn.
And just lost in Baltimore shooting dope.
Jeez.
And so he'd kick me out. I'd go to rehab and a lot of wash, rinse, repeats of that.
Sure, yeah.
Later on, he then comes with this new idea. I'm going to write this book. I have no desire to write a book, but I had read a book called A Million Little Pieces by James Frey. Brilliant book, and I love the outline of that. So I'm no fool by any means, and I went and I just copied his outline, and I wrote a fucking 12 chapters, pen to paper, right? No laptop, anything. And my co-author is a man named Joe Franz, who made all the CKY videos, filmed the Viva La Bams and Jackass, and he did not want that job, but Bam was like, dude, you're going to do this. Because no one wanted to work with me. I was like, I was not a good fucking employee. My behavior was rather erratic, to say the least. But he made him kind of do this. And then a year later, I'm like, yo, I think I'm finished. And Bam started reading. He's like, dude, this is really something. So then he gives it to Joe. Joe turns 12 chapters into 23. And we get a literary agent off of Bam's manager, finds me a literary agent, shops around, and it gets fucking picked up. And it does like really, really well.
What was it? This is your first book,
The
right?
first
This
book,
was
Dream Seller.
Dream Seller. That's a nice title, too.
Which was fucking, I mean, that's what I did for a living, right? Like I'd make people believe the unbelievable. I'd build your hopes up to like make you believe that like it was going to be different this time. Just in hopes for you to believe in me enough for me to get some cash out of you. To only apologize and just to wash, rinse, repeat. And that's kind of what my life looked like for a long time. But that's how I ended up in all these places and doing all these things. That what I didn't know then that's really rad now is you know, that's life. It's live forward and learn backwards. And I didn't see that I was kind of being tasked with this fucked up position of addiction or alcoholism to then be later on blessed with recovery and use the very same platform that I gained notoriety from as being just this fuck up drug addict alcoholic to being this guy that's like, yo, if you want help, like I will help you. I have all these avenues to like get you out of where I once was.
Yeah, can you put that into words? I'm always kind of fascinated by that when it's like, because it is obvious to anyone who's not on drugs. When you know someone who's on drugs, you're like, dude, if you just don't do drugs, you won't have as many problems. And they're like, I have to do them.
Sure.
It's like, how do you? What is like the thought? Is it even a thought process, or is it just like a genuine, just like urge?
At that point in time for me, I got to a place in life where any person, place, or thing that stood between me and a bag of heroin must and will go. And it was never personal. It was just business, right? Because I'm a good guy with a great heart, and I was raised by a loving mother who taught me to show kindness and compassion to humanity. But don't catch me when I'm withdrawing. You know what I mean? So it's like, so what, I own treatment centers today. I own sober living houses. I'm totally immersed in that world. And the truth of the matter is, we are amazing people that have been diagnosed with a deadly disease that makes us make terrible decisions. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
At least my story.
Yeah. So you're saying like, I'm so like the process of like having, I guess, that urge versus like, like you said, in some way you kind of know like, yeah, this isn't going to go well.
So I remember,
but you just have to, I have to do it.
Prime example, we were kind of getting into it a little bit before we got on. I had just done a year in George W. Hill Correctional Facility, right? They let me out New Year's Eve. I'm living in Westchester, and I have an amazing fiance at the time who's now my ex because they continue to get between me and drugs. So they have to fucking go. Yeah. And she's moved our home while I was incarcerated. She redecorated it, really tried to love my addiction out of me. And I wanted to be done with it. I really did. That night I was released, I called up one of my buddies who rode with the Pagans, who partied with us in Westchester. And he brought over some Percocet 30s and a couple Xanax. Now, I had been sober for a year up to this point. Yeah. And I'm on parole. Like, I know what the deal is if I fuck up. I find myself in Ryan's pub in Westchester because I live right down the street, and I told my chick, because she'd watch me like a canine. I'm like, I just have to go up here to say hi to whatever. And I go, and I'm in the pub, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and the toilet paper dispensary is to my right. And I crush up 2 Percocet 30s and a half of Xanax. And I have it in my billfold, and I'm about to put it in my nose and sniff it, and I'm literally crying. I uncontrollably crying. I can't stop crying because I know that as soon as I do this, I'm going to begin that behavioral pattern that takes me where I don't want to go and makes me do things I don't want to do, but I can't control myself. Yeah. There's no room for logic at that point.
Jesus, man.
And that's kind of what my day in, day out looked like for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good explanation of it. Because I know it's not like a thing with like words. It's just kind of like you also don't. And it's like it's pretty fucking rugged, man.
I remember that night. I'm in the bathroom. I'm doing this, and I could hear people out in Ryan. You know where Ryan's is, and they're having a good time. They're waiting for the ball to drop. They're laughing. They're fucking playing. They're cheersing, and I'm in the stall just crying uncontrollably with a fucking rolled up bill up my nose, getting ready to sniff everything I love away. Oh. And that's what addiction is as a whole. But it didn't start that way,
Yeah. How did you end up starting to do heroin? Because that was like a big jump from like skating. Yeah. Was it the pills first?
It was the fucking hallmark progression, the alcohol, the weed, stealing the herb from the dad, and then the blow because he sold a lot of blow. And things just progressively got worse, but mine was genetic. So, I have a mother who was a nuclear physicist. I have a brother who is an attorney who works in the White House.
That's awesome.
I have a sister who works in the hospital my mother ran, but they are by a different father. I'm the only one by my father.
Got you.
He was an addict and his father was an addict.
Yeah.
So I believe I was fucked from the gate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The thing now is that it's like, my poison has become my medicine, and it's turned out to be the biggest blessing that's ever happened in my life.
Yeah, that is the thing with, I feel like addiction, it is like it's almost like a weird spiritual practice if you think about it. You just kind of rather than meditating, you're just getting so fucking high all the time. Totally. Your life just collapses, and then now you have to really it gives people, I think, a deeper appreciation for life if they make it through it. That's my
and that's the thing, right? Because here's the reality, and this is why people are so just frustrated with battling the disease of addiction. Mm-hmm. Statistics state, theoretical evidence dictates that I or anyone else that is sober are to be high or dead, right? Like the data collected, the analytic analytics fucking from all over these studies that are given states that the majority of people die as opposed to find sobriety.
Yeah.
And I remember getting out of my last facility, and BAM was always a constant theme throughout my life. And I stopped over and I saw him, and he's like, "What the fuck? What was different about number 13 treatment center? Why not 12 or 10 or 6 or 4 or 3?" He's like, "What did you have, like a meeting with God or something?" And I didn't say it to him because it's just too much for one to grasp. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I kind of did.
Really? So that's what I've heard before. Wasn't that what AA was founded on? The guy Bill
and Bob
went to like
yeah.
Carl Jung, and he was like, "Bro, either find God or you're toast."
Yeah,
in a way.
So I'm not religious. I don't particularly care for organized religion.
Sure,
but I'm insanely spiritual, and it's like, where's my spirituality if I judge your spirituality? So like acceptance is the answer to all in world
for sure.
But I didn't understand that. See, the truth of the matter is, and this is a blanket statement that I'll make for anyone that's in addiction or in recovery, is that we didn't get here because we took the short bus to school. Quite the contrary. We end up here because we're too smart for our own fucking good. And then I land in a seat of a 12-step meeting or a treatment center that literally has the ability to save my life. And I fuck around and outthink myself right out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because recovery is one of those weird things that works so well, people stop fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's such a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Right? So what I didn't know is that like the last thing I tried was the first thing that worked, right? Because I was just too smart for my own good, and I wasn't quite willing to buy into the process. It worked great for you guys, but I'm a bit different.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's everyone I've known.
Totally.
Like, I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. And at the end, when I was optionless, literally I was homeless, I was moneyless, I was friendless, I was carless, loveless, just that was me. I had no other choice but to buy into the process. And I didn't even want to do it then. I begrudgingly did it, but like, fuck it. I have the time, and no one's expecting or requesting my fucking presence, so let's run it. And the craziest thing happened is it started to work. I experienced the 12 steps, and what happened throughout the 12 steps is I had a spiritual experience. And the definition of a spiritual experience is simply a psychic change, meaning that I, Brandon Novak, today no longer look at things the way I did then.
Do you remember what kind of kicked that off exactly, or was it just kind of
pain?
Like,
pain. I had to end up in a place where the pain was so fucking unbearable, right? Like to where my back was against the wall, and I had nothing else to do to get myself out of the position that I had created for myself.
How long did that take? How long did that take of like doing heroin?
Well, my overall resume with alcoholism and addiction was 22 years.
Okay, wow.
So, but the last 10 were really bad.
Yeah. What did that look like in terms of like you're saying like the personal pain? Was it like obviously like there's probably physical discomfort and all that stuff, but like just like alienation from everyone you've ever known? Were you like kind of like kicking yourself over like how much better things could have went? Like what was like the real primer?
All of the above. But what I didn't know then that I know now is that each one of my attempts at trying to find recovery were not failures, despite me thinking they were. Because like I would use in treatment, I'd get kicked out, I'd leave, I'd use the same day. And as any blessing happens to anyone, it happens unbeknownst to us, right? Like if I knew when and where a blessing was taking place and I was to report there to receive said blessing, I'd fuck that up, right?
Yeah,
so like I had to be put in this place where these seeds were being planted unbeknownst to me. And then finally, on that day where the appropriate amount of pain was created, where it became so unbearable that I was finally willing to do what I had never been willing to do, which is become open-minded just long enough to pick that phone up, ask for help, and then the craziest thing ever, but fucking follow through with it. I started to see that like none of this was what I thought a failure. Like it all played its part when it was supposed to, so that finally when the opportunity met the appropriate time, an event was going to take place that was going to create this outcome unlike anything that I could wrap my feeble mind around. And I saw on my way into that last treatment center, like it's like the skies parted and I walked across the sea and everything they said made sense, and just like it hit me. And I knew that like, I get it. it makes sense now.
Yeah, okay. I
It
see what you're
all
saying.
makes sense. And
So you knew even just heading while on the way there, you're like just something flipped.
because they would be like, dude, I own facilities now, and my favorite thing is to run groups with my clients, and I can't get enough of that. And I'm like, who in here thinks that you're in here because of drugs and alcohol? And the majority of them raise their hands, and I'm like, you're all fucking wrong. That's not why we're here. The drug and the alcohol is not the problem. So right out of the gate, no wonder you keep repeating your behaviors, because you're fighting the wrong fucking opponent. You're in the wrong ring. You're going to lose every time.
Yeah.
Right? The problem is the thinking and the attitude and the behavior, right? So as long as I continue to repeat the behaviors, I'm going to repeat the outcomes where I end up in a place where the only answer is a shot of heroin or a glass of wine.
Yeah.
So once I realized the alcohol is the solution, not the problem, I've now identified, right, who my opponent is. It's my behaviors. So I had to change my behaviors to change the outcomes. I started to then gain a better understanding of the reality of my situation. And what I learned is the reason why I got beat so bad is because A, I always underestimated the opponent that I was up against because I was the great I am.
Mm-hmm.
And B, I never gave it the time, attention, or respect it deserved.
Yeah, and you're talking, when you say that, you mean like yourself basically, or like, because it sounds to me like it's like you were saying, like, yeah, fucking heroin, fucking keep making me fucking do it. When in reality, it is like it's yourself, and nobody, even without drugs, nobody wants to admit that like they're a complete problem.
Exactly, and again, this isn't just. Substitute the word drugs for whether your thing's porn, sex, food, shopping, gambling, fighting, fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? These are the solutions to the problem. And you were talking about it during COVID, right? Prior to COVID, you'd walk around with all these narratives of these people. And then all of a sudden in COVID, and it made me think of it, we were kind of forced to be with ourselves, by ourselves, to look at ourselves, which is what we avoid by fucking fighting, betting, shopping. You know what I mean? And then I start to look at me, which is why I got high for so long, right? To escape the shitty reality I created for myself as a direct result of continuing to shoot dope. And then finally, when I got into a place where I could start looking at me, I realized that I'm the problem. Right?
Yeah.
There is no their part. And the longer I think that there is a their part as to why I'm this way, I'm just the victim. So now I'm going to drink because of my shitty life. And you would too if you had a life like mine. I'll justify why. Right? The brain is the fucking problem in every area of life.
Yeah, dude. It does. It can fuck you up, man. It can really fuck you up. You can do anything and just be like, get something in your head like, oh, I'm not good enough.
Totally. And then it just snowballs.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
It's insane. But if you're aware of it, then it's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, true.
And now, like, the longer I stay sober, the more work that I do, it's amazing. What I do know is that I don't fucking know. And I don't take credit for any of this.
Yeah. How long have you been sober for?
Coming up on 10 years.
Oh, nice. So it's been a while.
Yeah. And now all I do, I dumb my way into this shit.
Yeah.
And now I always say I came into like sobriety as a king. And I worked my way up the ladder to become a humble servant. And the more people I help, the more I give away, the better my life is, the more I gain in return, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like in any business transaction, if I give you something I have, I'm to walk away with less. In this weird, magical, spiritual world of recovery, anything that I give you, I'm walking away with more.
Yeah, dude, that I remember that was like a weird shock for me when I went to school for social work for a while, a couple years ago, and I would get like inmates housing. That was like a thing I did for like one of the field placements. And then there was this one guy who was a fucking pain in my ass. He'd always like call me and just be like, "You're not doing shit." Blah blah blah.
Sure.
He was under the gun because they were going to take his kid, a bunch of shit if he didn't find appropriate housing. And I remember the day I found him a house, we're both in this place, and I called him up. And I was like, "Yo, dude, we got it." And we both were so happy. And I was like, that was such a funny.
Yeah.
For something so dumb it's a big deal. It's a house. But I remember like I won this like comedy contest and I was like, this is it. And then I got the guy a house and it was literally the same feeling.
Again,
it was the same exact feeling of like
timing and opportunity meeting to create a beautiful outcome.
But it is a weird thing. That was like a weird thing for me when I was like, oh, you can get just as happy for doing nice things for people as you can, like, achieving some sort of personal victory.
Any monetary fucking victory.
Exactly. And it's like, it is honestly, I would argue that like when you do something like awesome for a person, I think it feels better than if you just like kill it in some way with like a sales thing.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. No matter how much, for me, what I did for the majority of my life is I just like rearranged the furniture on the Titanic, right? For years, and I swore that this way was going to be the proper placement to make sure my ship doesn't sink, and I would always do that. And then I learned that like it is what it is, right? Stop overcomplicating a simple process, and because the world kept right sizing me, and I just kind of I took me out of the equation. I thought less and just did more. Because I surrounded myself with like people who genuinely were also really good people that were just trying to make humanity a little bit better today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, that is a nice thing. And it's one of those things too. It's one of those things I think people sneer at. They're like, making the world better. It's like,
sure.
What the fuck else are you going to do, dude?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just be a dickhead all the time. But it's like, I feel bad for, personally, it's like, so you have, people, they go through, drug addiction. There's like this whole thing. It's like, everyone, when, I would imagine when you're a drug addict, there's like a part of it, like everyone knows I'm an addict. People are talking shit on me, everyone, blah, blah, blah. But then it almost like you reach a point where you're like, I don't give a fuck. And that's like a very freeing experience eventually. Whereas there's people who don't ever, fall into a deep drug addiction, but they never get to really face their own like self-defeating mental patterns. And in a way, it's almost like the person, in my opinion, who goes through addiction and gets out of that ends up having, I think, a richer existence than if you never really have to face that or come like face to face with yourself and like really look at yourself. Because there's people who get through life good on, on paper, but it's like, they're tortured.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I always thought it was like a shame.
I couldn't agree with that sentiment anymore. That's a spot on fucking example.
Because everyone I know who's in recovery is like, they're very open. There's like almost like you can tell. It's like, okay, this person really has turned a corner because it's like, something switches, and it's like nobody really knows exactly what that is, but it really is the most consistent factor is having some sort of spiritual experience or like like an awakening experience.
Studies show that people that do what the studies show that sober people that do what other sober people do in order to stay sober have better odds of staying sober. So like there's not a black and white one size fits all. And you can try another method or another avenue that could equate to the same result. But I got to a point where the stakes were way too high and I was tired of rolling the dice and I kind of wanted to start working smarter, not harder. So I just bought into what the group does in order to stay sober. But the funny thing was, and you said it, it's all a thinking problem, right? And I always have this alcoholic brain that lies to me, my own voice. And it always makes me believe the unbelievable. Yeah, and it creates these delusional narratives. And I walked around for years thinking that no one in this world knew that I had a problem but me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I thought that I was kind of keeping it contained. Just enough to continue to enable my behaviors, which is getting high and justifying the outcomes.
So that's crazy. You really didn't think people were like hip to you at all.
Not nearly as much. So I didn't, right? I thought that no one in the world knew that I had a problem but me. And then when I finally bought into the process, what I learned is that everyone in the world knew that I had a problem but me.
Yeah, that's
right. I was the last person. Why? Because I possessed that job that consists of knowing everything.
That's really funny.
And I'm like, fuck. Right. And
that's so funny.
And that's what I again, right? I was ignorant to the process and the reality of my alcoholism because I lived off of justification and minimization. And deflection, right? If only she didn't come home from work early, she wouldn't have found my needles on the table.
Yeah.
If only the parole officer's fucking husband would have banged her out, she would have been mad and gave me a piss test that fucking got me dirty and sentenced me to 6 months. Right? All this
it's
nonsense.
Always other people's fault.
So finally, the craziest thing happened. I started to take accountability for my actions and started pointing the finger inward and realizing that, whoa, like it's me and my behaviors. And I started changing my behaviors and I started changing the outcomes and I started to like the results I got. So it snowball affected into this.
Yeah. It's just crossing that like threshold to even consider the possibility.
It was so simple though. I missed it. I overlooked it.
Yeah, dude, I think most people go their whole life without ever seeing it. But
dude, everyone says, what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? If any of us had the answer, we would bottle that thing, we'd sell it, we'd be a billionaire a billion times over.
True.
I believe it's so simple as just helping one fucking person. Someone took the time to stop and help me. I, in turn, helped another. 2 turned into 4, 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 16. Before you know it, you're changing the narrative, which is ultimately changing the outcome. It's so simple. Just slow down the process and help one person.
Pardon the interruption. This may or may not be Sean Gardini speaking. And this may or may not be Sean Gardini on camera. Who is speaking and who is on camera is not important. I've come to tell you that Sean Gardini is doing stand-up comedy shows. The upcoming shows are in Cleveland, Ohio, December 8th, Buffalo, New York, December 10th, and Baltimore, Maryland, December 11th. Please come to those shows if you can. The tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Thank you.
Hear me out here. I failed to promote my shows in the Irvine Improv, SoCal. I'm so fucking SoCal. I forgot to do the ads or make a flyer for the Irvine show. Oops, my bad. It's next weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. Friday, November 29th. Saturday, November 30th. 2 days, faux shows. Come out to motherfucking Irvine Improv. And I'll be honest, I'm not just saying this because I'm doing a show. I love Irvine. Irvine was the first place I went to in California. And I was telling someone recently, I'm like, I fucking love Irvine. And they lived in LA. And like, are you kidding? Are you trying to be funny? I'm like, no, why? And apparently everyone from LA just snubs Irvine. Like, I would never. Fuck you guys, dude. Irvine rules. LA's fucking bullshit. Irvine, we're talking Laguna Beach. We're talking motherfucking Newport Beach, conservative ass stronghold down there in SoCal, dude. Shit. Come out. I love Irvine. It's literally the first place I went to in California. I'm very excited to go there. I'm going to bring my whole motherfucking family. We're all going to do Thanksgiving out there. It's going to be sick. So Irvine Improv, Friday, November 29th, Saturday, November 30th. Let's go. Let's show these LA fucking pussies, dude, who's really fucking SoCal. They're not fucking SoCal. They're north of Irvine, bro. Yeah, so how did you get into the recovery homes? When did you start that? And like, what was that like?
I had my get well job was washing dishes for $6 an hour in Levittown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
At a diner called Mary Ann's. At 38 years old, I'm busting suds in the back with a coworker who's fucking 14. Damn. My brain told me that, and this is after skating, jackass, fucking author.
Yeah.
My brain told me I should have at the very least been the president of the United States. And I'm fucking busting suds with Brian here for $6 an hour.
Yeah, what was that like?
Struggling. I had heard the word humility, and it sounded fucking cool, and it rolled off the tongue right, but try swallowing that fucking thing.
I'm 38 right now, dude. If I had to bust a
Imagine
suds.
fucking you leaving here and going back to Levittown, Pennsylvania, to Mary Ann's Diner. Shout out to Rich, and they were great guys, and the owners, and busting suds for $6 an hour. Next to a 14-year-old
How long did you do that for?
1 year.
That's long. That's
And
a decent time.
I had no idea what my next move was going to be. Right?
Yeah.
Because my qualifications didn't state that I had any, like, special qualities.
I know what you mean. You can't be like, yo, let me hop on a TV show real quick.
Yeah.
Get
Or
the
like,
fuck
let me
out.
fucking, I don't own a computer. I skipped that whole, I went from skating to heroin.
Yeah,
I wrote my book pen and paper. I can pawn laptops great. I don't use them. Even to this day, I don't email. I got my first ever computer during COVID. I used it 7 times and gave it the fuck away.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you on like, do you fuck with like the Instagram and all that
Yeah,
shit? Okay,
I
so you
like
do
that. But
Gotcha.
like the thought of an app gives me anxiety.
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like stubborn by nature.
So you're busting the suds for a while. Then
Yeah.
How did you get into the recovery
But I
space?
started like that job that I thought was so fucking beneath me turned out to be the foundation of who I am today. And I think by social standards and regards, I could be considered a pretty successful guy. I have all these different businesses and properties and blah, blah, blah. But it all came from washing dishes. I started to like show up early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing these dishes. I called out one day in a whole year because of a snowstorm. Like those behaviors started to change. Then my outcome started to change. I started to become self-sufficient. For the first time in life, I was paying my own recovery house bill, $165 a week. I was buying my own groceries, my own cigarettes, not relying or depending on anyone.
Yeah.
I stopped and then what happened was someone asked me to speak at a candlelight vigil for someone who had passed away. And because, the 12-step program, AA, it's anonymous. So
Sure.
You don't know really what's going on there. But when I spoke at that candlelit vigil for people who had lost their lives, someone had filmed it and it started making its rounds on social media. And then an organization reached out to me and they're like, would you like to come speak at our facility in Florida? And I'm like, sure. And and they put me up at the W in Fort Lauderdale in the penthouse, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are they gonna like ask me for a donation? I wash dishes,
Yeah, dude.
and they had come up with this whole design. Right, again, the blessings taking place unbeknownst to me. If I knew any of this was gonna happen, I'd fuck it up royally.
Sure, yeah.
And they had put together this whole plan, and presented it to me, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even know this world existed that I live in today.
Mhm.
And it just kind of gave way, and I bought into what they would say, and in those meetings they'd say, like, in order to keep what you have, you have to give it away. And
Sure, yeah.
this is cliche as shit. And I vowed to myself that when I was in a position financially, I was going to recreate that sober living house I lived in,
That's cool.
and do for others what it had done for me. So literally on my 5th year anniversary, I opened up in Wilmington, Delaware, my very first men's sober living house called Novak's House with 10 beds. And that has since turned into 7 houses for men and women in Wilmington, Delaware with 75 beds. And I fucking travel the world, and I have generous friends or just strangers that want to give back, and they occasionally stroke a check, and they provide money that I have in the scholarship fund. And my mission is to provide a bed for anyone in need of sober living after completing a treatment center. I refuse to let price be a deterrent as to why someone can't get help. And then, unfortunately, the demand was met. I kept fucking expanding, and I really wished that wasn't the case, and these didn't even exist.
Sure.
And I'm like, dude, I can help more, and I can be better. So then I created Redemption Addiction Treatment Center in Wilmington, Delaware. Well, in Newport.
Okay, yeah, that's
right next to
right
it.
down there, yeah.
And it's an outpatient facility where people come during the day, 5 days a week, or nighttime groups.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people I'm on par to create like a David Koresh Waco, Texas compound vibe,
Nice.
minus the gun and the fucking religion.
Yeah.
But I want to create this place where people feel like they want to be a part. Right? It's
Yeah.
all deliverance. Like I started this podcast. It's all with how you present something to me. Right. So what I try to do is to create this whole fucking environment that people want to be a part at, as opposed to feeling like they have to.
Yeah, what was your? Did you have any, like, when you went to any treatment centers? Did you have ones that you felt like? Because you hear some people like, that place is a fucking scam. They're just fucking taking my money. Like, did you have any places you thought were just like churning people in and out, or do you think that's just people's like perception of the place?
I think it's just opinion based. I think it's people's perception.
Yeah.
The treatment center that I ultimately got sober in, people would be like, you'll never get sober there. It cost me $2 to get into. It was a Catholic Charities program in Baltimore. And if you looked out, you weren't allowed to look out the blinds, because if you looked out, they were literally serving dope and coke and crack on the corner.
Oh, Jesus.
It was like a bottom of the barrel kind of joint.
Yeah.
But I believe it takes what it takes until it takes. And who are you or I to say what it will be for it to take?
That makes sense.
It's between you and the maker of whatever you choose to fucking call it. Because it's not like once you get to this appropriate program, they give you this secret pill for the cool kids. It's fucking recycled rhetoric that you hear in all the facilities.
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
fuck.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I believe the perfect treatment center is whichever one you get sober in.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a say. Like, I didn't get to pick my sober date.
Yeah, true.
Again, that was a blessing.
Yeah, like
they
gave you the right massage.
Yeah,
and like the place was
finally
kinda chill.
they fucking gave me a happy ending with a massage, and they played my favorite song.
That might turn me around.
And I come God, and here we are. I'm the spiritual fucking guru. Fuck your way into recovery. That's
You're right.
not the deal.
Yeah, true.
I wish.
There is a very unsexy element to it where you're saying, like, yeah, you can be in like a place that people think sucks really
Straight
badly.
up.
It really is a wholly internal process.
I'm a firm believer you can get sober in a fucking pub sitting on a bar stool with a bottle of Jack in front of you if you're ready.
Yeah,
Straight up.
What do you think about like the California sobriety people do, where it's like, I'm California sober, I'll like drink and smoke weed and shit, and like,
Dude, I did this TMZ thing. They did a special recently on Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I read his book. Brilliant book, by the way. Whole newfound respect for that man. Rest in peace to him. But they were doing this hour-long documentary, Harvey and them, and they reached out and they wanted me to weigh in on it. And they asked me the same question. And the truth of the matter is, I'd be really ignorant if I sat here and pretended to possess the answer of like how to live a perfect life with coming up on 10 years sober. That's like My mother would be like, fuck you, asshole. You should have did it your whole life, you idiot.
Yeah.
So like, all I know is my narrative because it worked for me. I'm never going to tell anybody what you should or should not do. I believe with California Sober, with MAT, Suboxone, Subutex, Vivitrol, Methadone, if it provides you a life that you believe is worth waking up and getting out of bed for every morning without the thought of wanting to kill yourself, I'll fucking drive you to the dispensary. Who, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure,
fuck me for thinking that I have the answer.
Yeah,
I just have my narrative. So what I always say is that when I'm kind of giving a talk or working with clients, if you can find more similarities than differences, it might make sense to pay attention.
Yeah.
But if not, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Right? Because everyone at the end of the day, you're entitled to your own process. You were entitled to have that realization during COVID of like being a fucking asshole to strangers that did nothing to you.
Sure.
And if I would have robbed you of that process, you might not have come to the conclusion that you have today where just being kind is the right way.
Yeah.
So looking back, if anyone would have robbed me of one less fucking sleepless night I caused my mother or pain that I made everyone endure, like I might not be here today.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
Yeah,
it's
kind of a personal
yeah.
timeline for everybody.
For sure. And it's like, and I'm not saying that my way is the right way. It's just my fucking way.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I know that's a big battle. When I was in social work school, there's like people who are like, it's called like harm reduction
Sure.
versus people who are like, nothing, you better knock all that
I'm
shit
a big
the fuck
harm
off.
reduction guy.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, it's like, who the fuck, like, that's between them and their higher power.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, I believe I'm God and I can predict what your fucking best outcome will be for your life and your situation. Fuck.
Yeah, true. You
It's,
don't know.
and I'm a spiritual guy, and if I'm a spiritual guy like I say I am, where's my spirituality if I judge your spirituality?
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I believe my higher power is everything. I think it's crack. I think it's heroin. I think it's life, death. It's like, what's love without sadness? What's joy without sorrow?
Mhm.
Right? You have to have all these. Without those fucking overdoses, without life support, without fucking ruining my life, I would not be the child of, I hate to say God because people are like, oh, this religious fuck, but a child of God today who I really like do my best to help humanity. I wouldn't be here. I'd still be in that position of like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You think you have it figured out, you fucking idiot? You deserve what you get.
Yeah.
And that's where I'd probably be.
Yeah, well, it is funny. People, I've talked about this before, but it is funny how that is like the God talk's taboo now. Before
Totally.
it was like you couldn't talk about sex. Now you can be like, I'm fucking jizzing. And everyone's like, but if you're like,
Yeah, they had the whole Me Too movement at that point.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you mention God, people are like, what the fuck?
Totally.
And it's like a pretty wholesome, I think it's a very wholesome concept. But it got tainted by, I think, people just being like the religion aspect of being like, you're going to hell because you fucking came.
For
in.
sure.
It's like that.
And that's a shame. But
Sucks.
But you need those people, right? Those people are just as important as the other ones that aren't those people to make me realize how much I don't want to be like that. Because
Yeah.
without those people, I'll turn into that person.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like a warning sign or like like who I don't. I need the bad to remind me what I don't want to become, so I practice good.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's gonna like, because every even like religions, like concepts of God, like go through waves where it's like we used to think it was like fucking fire, and now we are like there's like the mythological hero of like there's these entities in the sky that we can like be like, hey, please help us. That'll like change everything, and then like that like around like an organized like testament of like this is the guy who came down from heaven and then So now I wonder if it is going to regroup in like some different conception that people will universally buy into, or if it'll just be like a fractured thing forever.
The older I get at 45, I see that things just evolve, but then just come back around.
Yeah,
I was looking on the plane the other day, and there's this chick who has, as you see, these new things are like the big headphones.
Apple Pros.
Where like your mom used to have it back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And no one's doing the AirPods
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like Miami Vice, like fucking color schemes and chicks wearing baggy ass jeans have now come back.
I know.
So
yeah,
it's like,
kind of weird.
just live long enough and you'll realize that like shit's not that heavy.
Yeah.
and it's going to be okay. And the fact of the matter is you don't really have much say so in any of it anyways.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I do. And I just kind of remain like, I don't know what I remain. It just depends on when you ask me.
No, that's true. So, and then, I'm curious too. So
Yeah.
you were doing the Viva the Bam stuff and all that stuff fell out. Like what happened with all of like all the people from Jackass? You guys all still talk, or like where did like, was there like a big falling out, or like what happened?
Nah, I mean, everyone's good. I was just with Steve-O in LA a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's kind of doing his thing.
He's killing it. Pontius, I love him. I speak with him, and those two guys I probably speak to more regularly than the most. Bam is battling his own demons, and unfortunately, because of that, we seem to be in two different places where there's just not a lot in common at the moment.
For sure,
so
yeah.
we don't really just pick up the phone and chat. I think if I had to make a prediction of what would kind of connect us again, it would probably be skateboarding.
That's cool.
That's always been the common bond and theme throughout our relationship.
Do you still skateboard?
Yeah, but
Nice.
for my mental health now, obviously
Really?
not like is like
Yeah, you just do it for fun.
Yeah, I try
That's
to
cool.
carve out time to like just get in the van and go with the homies and film and just like shut everything off.
That's kind of tight.
And other Brandon Turner, shout out to Brandon Turner. He's on the West Coast, fucking killing it. He's a sober guy. A lot of skaters have become sober and they're kind of doing their own thing with recovery. And I was talking to him yesterday and we're gonna fly out. I'm gonna fly out there. We're working on a project together possibly. And you know, so oddly enough, the ones that we used to party and run with and fucking go crazy with have now found like this new way of life. It's really attractive, and we join forces to just kind of hopefully promote a healthy way of living.
Yeah, it is funny, especially if you think about the origins of like Jackass was like the possibly unhealthiest, most insane way of living possible. And it was so fucking fun to watch. It was awesome. But it is funny to come full circle and be like, now we've all actually chilled out immensely. And
dude, Steve-O is like so fucking sober. There was a point in time where I thought about asking him to be my sponsor. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to get like that sober. Yeah, like he's like shout out to him, but he's like someone that motivates me. But he's like, you know what I mean? He's authentically like what you see is what you get, and who he is who he is, and it does not waver no matter where or what he's doing. It's brilliant.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And it's also one of those things like, sobriety, again, if you're just kind of kicking around, you're going out to get drinks every Sunday, you don't necessarily have, like let's say like a problem quote.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that I think when you're, drinking a lot or like partying, it's like, it's almost seems alien. But it like, if you really like strip it down from like, take substances out of it, I always thought it's a really like it's cool for a person to be able to remain with their thoughts in their own state of consciousness rather than, because you constantly escape it. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get stoned, all right, I'm gonna get that. And you're constantly jumping out. But I think that is a serious sign of mental strength to like, and people do like sober October, which that must be kind of funny when like the whole world's like, we're gonna be sober for 1 month. And you're like, all right.
But I've seen me do that. So like, fuck yeah, I'm all about it.
True. But it's gotta be funny with like 10 years, like, oh, I'm glad you're having fun.
For sure.
There is something I think that is like, especially the older you get, it's like, it does take mental strength to like sit with yourself, not being able to kind of leave your consciousness like a little bit by, doing like, oh, I want to get a little high, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah.
Totally.
And I think it's a genuine virtue that I think gets skipped over. People are kind of like, yeah, dude, fuck, I'm gonna have a couple beers, fuck that. Like people kind of dismiss it a lot, especially when you're drinking. But I always thought it was like it's hard to do. It's like, it's very hard to do. And it takes like, when you can't kind of jump out of yourself for a little bit, it forces you to work through, the kind of, whatever, broken gears in your head.
I make a point to let people know that in my programs, right? Because the people that I'm working with, they're coming in, they have a week, they have 2 weeks, they have 4 days, they have 1 day, and they're sitting in there and they're feeling like they're not enough. They could be doing more. They should be further along. And I'm like, look, what you're doing, the majority of society is not. Who wants to strip away their escape routes to be forced to look at themselves, right? With themselves, by themselves, without having any drink or drug to escape the terrible reality that you've created as a result of your addiction and man up and fucking walk through it. I'm like, I will walk with you people. You people are the ones that I want on my team right now. Like at fucking over 10 years and you are the people that I fuck with, right? Like, and there's a lot to be said with that because I don't just give my time to anybody.
Sure, yeah.
So it's like, I really make it a point because I know in early sobriety, it's like those week, 5 days, 30 days, 60 days, it's like of sobriety. It's like a bipolar roller coaster ride from hell.
Yeah, I can
right? You can be above heaven high. The wind can blow wrong. You're like below hell low trying to figure what the fuck just happened. So it's important to give people the credit of it takes a lot of work to end up in that position for fucking 2 days sober.
Yeah.
It's and I always say it takes so much longer to get 2 days sober than it will to get 2 years sober.
Yeah, I can
because
see
you're
that.
just sitting there looking at the clock and you're like,
Yeah.
should I not? Can I not? Should I say fuck it and just do it? Should I not do it? You're still consumed with
Yeah.
the actual drink or drug. You're just not partaking at that moment.
Yeah.
And to make it through that, to address all these ailments and start to look at you without an escape, that's fucking big boy shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
And
It's
most
fucking-
people don't do it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's okay. I need those
Sure.
people that don't do it to show me why I really need to keep doing it.
For sure, yeah.
Right? It's all perspective, because they told me at treatment if I changed my perception, I could change my world.
Yeah.
And I bought into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and believe it or not, they were fucking right.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sick, man. I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, it's like I'm stoked, I'm grateful, but who really is like my mother, my friends, my employees, the police, the probation, the parole officers, the judges. You know, life has become a better place to be in with my sobriety, not only for me but for other people.
Yeah, and I always, like you were saying, the service thing's big because especially when you're like, if you're in even with with or without drugs, if you're just like living a negative existence,
Sure.
you're usually convinced like in order to conquer my own negative existence, I have to achieve at some level that just somehow like shuts all this down and people will realize and they'll like me. Whereas like in recovery, it's like, or you can just like help people.
Yeah.
And it gets the same thing. Like if you're like lonely, it's like, well, rather than trying to be the man, just go volunteer.
Yeah.
And you'll get that. Like, it's like a quick route into kind of like a nice social existence. And everyone just is like, no, I have to conquer the world.
Yeah. It's
like,
too
no,
easy. It's too simple.
Exactly. It's really fun. I always thought that was kind of funny.
It's like it's a simple fucking approach for an overcomplicated thinker.
Yeah.
And that's why I say smart people generally have a hard time getting it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to dumb my way into this position. And that was through me being beaten into a state of reasonableness as a direct result of my behaviors. But it doesn't have to get that way, right? Like one of my business partners, I met him in treatment. It was his first attempt ever at getting sober. And he's remained sober.
Really? He
You
just
know?
was like, fucking up.
So it's like, and that's the frustrating thing. Most people are like, well, why can't my level get it at number 1? Why does he have to get to 13 like you? There's no black and white. It's such an individualized process. And if you look at the statistics, it's very sad because it states that you're not going to win. But I'm here to fucking say, like,
you
fuck
can.
that.
Yeah.
Like, not only am I going to win, I'm going to fucking kill it. I'm going to own it, and it's going to turn into be my biggest blessing.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, so the fuck can you. There's nothing different between us except for what I was willing to do.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure that's got to be like, it's really rewarding too. Like you were saying, having the groups and just like seeing like even a couple people kind of take off. Because I guess if you really look at the recovery homes as like, if this doesn't work for me, this whole place is bullshit. Or it'd be like, dude,
For sure.
Yeah, someone's got to do something. What is it? Is like the opiate with overdoses going down? Are they still going up or like?
I'm not a big stats guy. I don't look at numbers. I just kind of fucking remain ignorant to it and live in my own world.
Yeah.
Which
Well, you
is
don't
great,
hear about
but
it as much anymore. It like dominated everything for a while.
After COVID, alcohol became a big thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I have a lot of alcoholics in my facility now.
Gotcha.
And then meth's making a pretty big
Meth made
big
it.
push.
Wow, comeback.
A lot of people got off heroin or fentanyl with meth.
Yeah,
You know?
I've known people who have like off the heroin, meth comes into the picture, and they're like, "Damn, I'm actually super productive."
And then I work with the DEA. I'm like a keynote speaker for the DEA at these summits that they have all over the nation. And I was just doing an event with them in St. Louis, and they were like, "Yeah, cocaine's making a big comeback. We're fucking busting down big shipments of cocaine." So, kind of like how I said Miami Vice was cool again.
all
Like
comes
crack
around.
could be cool again soon with like the
Very well.
80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's usually how the world works.
Do you think they should legalize drugs? Do you think that'd be easier to help people, or do you think it would make things worse?
I think so. You know, I don't know about legalizing it, but I do believe in like safe injection sites. And Philly was going to be the first place to do that.
Yeah.
And then they shut it down at the midnight hour. And their fear was that like it could trigger others in the community to want to get high. And maybe that's the case, but for me, I would never walk past a safe injection site and be like, I think I want to go in there and shoot up heroin.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I think they did this in London or Britain, whatever,
And
years ago. And
I
it
believe
worked.
it works in Sweden. I think maybe.
Yeah.
And what I think would be beautiful about it is you use it as a portal, right? It's a major harm reduction approach. They give you clean needles, clean water, clean cotton.
And they test, obviously, the drugs.
And then they test the drugs. And the majority of the people that are in there don't really want to be in there anymore.
That's kind of what
it's lost its allure.
Exactly. You're under you're in like a doctor's bench.
Yeah, you're
right.
being fucking monitored as you shoot up with some weird guy to make sure you don't die and to inject you with Narcan. So at the very least, when you do say you're ready, bam, we have avenues to get you.
Yeah.
But now check this out. Me being a major advocate for that, right? I own where I live in Old City, right, in Philly, and a really nice place. And someone said to me, they said, well, would you want it next to your house? And I'm like,
no.
Yeah, because it fucked my property value up, right? And I'm just being transparent and open.
For sure,
I'm like,
for sure.
So there's two sides to every fucking coin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then, again, with that, you're going to have people like pop a door handle and all this shit. It's like, yeah, because you're like.
Straight up.
Not
So
here.
I really just try to remain like Switzerland in a lot of fucking plays.
That makes
just
sense,
neutral
yeah.
and adapt accordingly.
At least you're honest, because I heard people be like, I wouldn't care, and it's like,
Yeah,
you sure?
Yeah. And, that's just the truth of the matter. Now, not saying that like, if the opportunity presented itself and they were going to do it, I would still back it. But in my mind, I'm like, but couldn't you just go a neighborhood over? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't vote no on it. Let's put it that way. I would not vote no on it, but I would definitely vote for it to be in the next neighborhood over.
For sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody would.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. It's such a individualized thing. I don't know what the approach is except for just taking the time to help one person.
Yeah.
That's it. One person.
True.
And that one person who helped me. Just think about all the heroin that I stopped injecting, all the people I stopped hurting, that the one less needle that's being found on your kid's playground because I stopped shooting up.
Yeah, man.
Like, it goes that far.
It's crazy. And again, like you were saying, people, you get kind of mired in the cliche of it, but it is pretty nuts to think about that. Like, if that guy that day had been like, fuck him, I don't feel like doing
Straight
this.
up.
Like you were saying, your mom's upset, but you're burning bridges, you're ripping shit off, you're going to jail, all the shit. And it's like, it's pretty crazy when you think about the ripple effect.
And I believe that that's the approach that will change the outcome. I mean, it's put it this way. So in Delaware, where all my sober living houses are, my treatment center as well, we really wanted the community to see, because in there they said, well, we don't really want them in our neighborhood, right? I get it. So one of the stipulations with Novak's house is when it snows, you have to go out and you shovel your neighbor's porch and their driveway, and like, you be kind to humanity and society. And then that was working, and it snowball affected into the guys and women living in Novak's house. They started getting jobs within the community.
That's cool.
And then the people who owned the businesses that started hiring the Novak's house clients, they saw something different in them. Same thing that happened to me. I'd show up to work early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing dishes. They're like, where are you? What's, because they aren't, it's just different. And they're like, where are you from? What's the backstory? Like, oh, we live in this place called Novak's House. It's a sober house. And what the business owners within the community did on their own, I wish I could take credit for this, is they created a private Facebook page called Novak's House Hires. And if any of these businesses need employees, they put a post up that goes to the Novak's House only. And then if any of the Novak's House people need a job, they put their resume or what their qualifications are.
That's cool.
Because like, they're seeing the good that they're creating through the ethics and behaviors. And like, it's taking on a whole life of its own, right? So like, it snowball effects, then it opens the window for people wanting to hire people in recovery, where before it was taboo, it was shied away from. You don't do that. They'll rob you. They'll lie to you. They'll steal from you. I'm here to prove that that's not the fucking reality.
Nice.
Of all of, but like,
for sure. I know what you're saying. Yeah, it can be done.
But the old saying is, if you haven't been ripped off in AA, you're not helping enough newcomers. So it's like,
no, that makes sense. But that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, and again, I'm not creative enough or intelligent enough to create that. It's just me stepping out and letting the process play out.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I think that's it, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that.
I enjoyed this.
I'm pumped to hear about that, and I enjoyed it too, man. I'm really happy to hear, it's good to hear people taking their time to help the world, like that's still a thing because I think a lot of people
For sure.
just get so, and it's not like a bad thing.
I would
Everyone's
say
just
I'm
caught
guilty
up.
of it too, getting consumed in the rat race.
I'm the worst. Yeah, I have to jump out of it every day. and be
Straight
like,
up.
What the fuck am I doing with myself?
Yeah, once you hit to that point where you hit the wall, right?
Yeah, daily. Yeah,
Same. I wake up every morning with a brain that wants to fucking kill me on a layaway plan.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Install a plan of just like one fucking defect at a time.
Yeah.
So anyone out there that might need help, you can reach me directly at 610-314-6747. Call me, and if you need help with getting treatment.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
Love you, brother.
See you, bro.
Cheers.
Love you. Thank you.